Uh-oh. No,
It's
is
not a
it?
good sound.
I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Is it live now? Are you fucking up? Do I have to fucking switch to Twitch? I'll fucking do it.
Here, let me check.
It's being
It's
weird. Okay, good. Okay,
Okay.
sorry. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck was happening there. It was just like, oh, we're sorry. It didn't work. And I'm like, okay, we're gonna kill the stream now. Okay. All right. Cool. Thanks. See if that happens again.
Your channel sure lists that there is 2 session 29s, and one of them is like 0 seconds long, but that's okay.
That's wacky. Anyway, I'm gonna deal with that later because it's not important. It's not important. All right. So, well, that fucking bullshit out of the way, I guess. Would anyone like to give recap what happened last time on Dragon Ball Z? That's not the button I wanted to press. I gotta go with the bit. If you want, I can also recap it.
Basically.
Yes.
Solomon got really fucking drunk.
He did. That did happen. He is very intoxicated, even at the present moment.
He still is? Okay, good. Thank God.
Yeah, that lasts for 8 hours.
It did, yes.
Oh,
So I literally has to sleep it off.
Yeah, you're gonna need to sleep, Winky Face.
If you want, Archon can take it away, but that's up to you.
Nah,
Okay.
he'll just sleep it off. I imagine we're probably gonna sleep anyways.
Yes.
But basically, what happened last session is that we came back to Mama's room, found that there was a massive fucking blood trail leading into this dark memory area. Papa definitely just took a slip and slide.
He loves the slip and slide.
He loved the slip and slide. And we all entered into this area. Only to find out that the statues that we had completed, so Ergo, Marie, and Yuri, they were practically untouched. However, Yuri was taken by the thing.
The creature.
The creature. And all that was left was Marie and an unknown guy. I don't think we got his name, but I know exactly what his name is, but
Hey. You know, out of character, but in character, I don't know. He's just some guy.
in character. Okay, I wasn't sure if we knew his name in character. Out of character, I know.
I mean, honestly, Solomon can learn his name through book bullshit and just be like, oh yeah, it's this guy. because I let Solomon do like the book thing just so to help with the meta knowledge and everything like that. Because I can't hide these actual characters in the actual fucking game from you. Like, that's not how that works. So it's just something to help with that.
The new characters, yes, because I haven't seen them.
Yes.
I think Marie and you were the last ones I saw, of course, and then the fucking newest two, I guess. Those have just got the dark memories.
Yes.
The phones.
Yeah, the fucking kids with the games on their phone.
Exactly. But yes, we came across Marie holding a guy and we realized that there was a couple of statues that were untouched, and so we went into them. Did that boss fight?
Yes. It was a boss fight. It was a little wacky.
I finally got to use Darklands,
Yep.
so that's pretty cool.
And thanks to Archon for tank stancing your ass.
Yeah.
I got to use fucking guard or cover. There we go. Finally.
Yes. Very good.
That man ate so much damage. Jesus
my.
Christ.
The worst part is he probably could have survived it
True.
because it was fire. Oh look, more fire. Oh,
Love
on top of
fire.
that, your water.
But yeah, after all that, you managed to successfully save, quote unquote, these two individuals who, once again, as you come out, are unconscious as fuck, as per
Pass the
usual.
fuck out.
Yes,
Oh yeah, I have Papa in a bag on my hip.
yes, you do have that. Just so you know, yeah, you got that.
He's just there.
Yeah, he's been making noise the whole time, just kind of unintelligible
Leaking blood.
papa noises, whatever that means. Anyway, but yeah, all of you are outside the statue. You can do as you please at this point.
The game's paused.
Oh yeah,
It's fine. It's whatever. Solomon is gonna just start stumbling away.
mm-hmm.
Yo, what the fuck is that? Is that a fucking cat?
God fucking damn it.
It's definitely got the ears, the tail.
I don't know.
It's kind of a little big.
It has a tail. Might be a cat.
It's a bed sheet, clearly.
It's a weird looking fucking cat.
Guys, it's clearly a bed sheet. Clearly.
Looks like Mama, the fucking thing.
Kind of does. But a cat mama.
You know what? I'm gonna give you an auto inspiration for that. Also, everyone else, roll your d20s. Guyman, you don't have to roll one just because of that. And gets the. Oh, that's.
That is
Well,
real
not you. Archon.
And Archon.
All right, Archon,
Okay.
you get the recap inspiration. Yeah.
I get the stray cat inspiration.
Looks like Mama the
just-
fucking thing.
Just because that joke was good, and I can't fucking at you for that.
That was pretty good.
Fucking hell.
Oh, with that damn thing.
All right, I guess I'll get them. Archon's just gonna put both of them on his shoulders.
All right. So you pick up her. So yeah, she is like very small, not too hard. This thing, very top heavy. The head is fucking huge, and the body's fucking thick and furry, and the
We need a
cloth.
strength check.
Yeah, you know what? Sure. Yeah.
Let's see how this goes.
Oh, fucking.
Very, very heavy. Very heavy cat.
Oh, do we heal? By the way, I have like 13 HP.
Oh yeah. You get a long rest, but you're gonna be sleeping anyway, so it doesn't matter too much when you do it.
Let's see. Strength.
Get rid of your shield of faith. There we go.
17.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine.
Okay.
You're big and strong. You can do it.
Oh, this one's heavy. Just clinks them onto his shoulder plate.
Yeah, and as like you put, are you like kind of like putting like both on each other's shoulder?
Yeah.
So like one's like fine, like yeah, whatever. And this thing is like you get like, oh, get that over your other shoulder, and like you're like leaning to one side now, and like and then like because like the body's so thick, you feel like Archon's face is like half covered, essentially. As he's like
is now
leaning to the
insulated.
side. Yep. This big giant thing is like.
Fuck. All right. He starts just walking, but it's like not even like a normal walk. It's a very tilted like.
Like, oh, don't tip over. We gotta fucking Death Stranding your ass through this.
Yeah, pretty fucking much.
Fucking go over here. Alright. He's strong. He's alright. He's lifting with his legs.
He's good. He's got a good back.
Oh, my back! I'm gonna have to I'm gonna need you to make a back check. No, I can't. That's fucking too real.
I failed my back check.
Yesterday, yeah.
And today. It's still not great today.
I guess that would be a Constitution check. I guess.
At least you were able to eat.
True.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing to do with my back, but you know, that also is a problem I had going on.
I don't know why.
If you want to move them to the main room, it's gonna take you a second to get there.
Yeah.
Or just move my ass there, because good lord.
Oh yes.
Laggy.
Oh yes, I forgot. The American wave tubes, the internet tubes. Okay, let me just
Yes.
move all of the Americans to the main hall, shall we?
I appreciate that.
Congratulations, you have arrived.
Yes.
Alright, so everyone makes it back. Archon's still fucking carrying some asses, if you will.
Oh yeah, it's his sword whenever he walks in the room still there. In front of the door.
Yep, still there.
Okay.
Kinda vibing, you know? You still see it pulsating with that monochrome power through it.
I see.
Yes.
Cool.
So what's everyone doing?
He's going to just go over to the room he put the other two in, and he's going to put them in there now.
Okay, so just
If the big one will fit. I don't know if the big one will fit in there with them, but
you're gonna have to like tilt it to the side, you know. I'm gonna have to, you know.
okay.
You know what I mean. Do a little bit of that.
Got to play some Tetris. It's fine.
Yeah, so yeah, as you kind of bring these two in, what do you say as you fucking walk over?
Oh, are the other two awake finally? Or well, one of them at least.
Nope, he
Oh,
is
me awake.
still in the exact same way he was when you left him.
Okay. He looks at the sword before opening the door.
Mhm.
You're doing good. Good. Opens the door.
Oh, hello. And then just kind of sees the massive sheet.
We found two more of you. This one is very heavy but very fluffy. Could we use as a pillow maybe?
Is that a cat? Tilts her head to the side.
It might be. Gaiman said something about it looking like Mama. Could be a mama cat. I don't know.
She tilts her head more to the side. She doesn't know what you're talking about.
He's just like mumbling. He's like, all right, I'm going to set this over here, and tries not to smother the guy on the bed. Just puts it in a corner away from him so he doesn't die.
Bleep.
And lays the lady next to it, like on it, since it's like soft.
Then she uses this creature like a beanbag chair.
All right, did you hear any noises or anything while we were gone?
No, all seemed fairly quiet anyway.
All right. Well, because the door's open, the sword should hopefully help you if anything does happen, but it's more of a means of getting away. It won't protect you, but it'll help wait off something for a little bit. I don't know how long it'll be, though.
Well, that's good to know, I suppose. If anything does happen, I'll make sure to let you know with a little song. She gives you a little wink.
All right.
Oh, wait. Actually, when she does it, there's a little star that pops off the side that winked.
Okay, that's fucking cute. God damn it. All right.
She's a computer. She can do shit like that.
Thank you for letting me know if something does happen. I'll try to get back here as fast as I can.
And then.
All right.
Yeah, and then after you start to leave, she starts to tend to these two.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Do they look like they're in bad health?
Okay, so you've seen this guy, like, heavy breathing, kind of like all that jazz. These two are just simply just unconscious. If it's like the big bearded guy, Argo, they'll probably wake up soon. They just need time, is all.
And then you said this guy's unconscious and heavy breathing.
Yes. Would you like to do anything with him?
Yes, Archon's gonna go over to him and let me check something on his skill list. See if I can do this. Since we haven't gone to bed yet, and I can get my spellables back after I go to sleep.
Yes.
He's gonna detect poison and disease on him with one spell.
Okay, poison and disease. All right. So let me look at that specifically. At least from just that, he does not have anything that's like a disease or a poison or anything. Definitely get that sense.
Next, he's going to place 2 fingers on his head and cast protection from good and evil on him.
What does that do again?
Here, I'll click it.
Yeah, it's good to click it and use it. One only creature you touch protected from against certain types of creatures. Blah blah blah. Advantage attack rolls. Already charmed. Just by creatures has advantage. That actually, yeah, that might do something. Do I have his stats? Okay, no, I don't have his stats yet because I made his stat sheet. So I'm gonna say you attempt to do this, and then for a brief moment, his breathing seems to start calming down. But then you make me a perception check. Or an insight, actually. What would that be?
Insight? Okay.
Yeah, because something happens to him when you do that.
That is a +0, but we're going to find out if this goes.
We're gonna try it anyway.
There we go. I clicked the accidental thing where I put proficiency on it. So let's go with a flat roll. That was awful.
All right, you do not notice anything, but you notice he kind of his breathing calms down. He kind of goes in almost like a similar state to these two, and then he gets immediately right back in it.
Putting some brain work together, maybe, if it because him going back into it is noticeable.
Brain blast.
Would casting it at in his brain, on Archon's brain, would casting it at a higher level be a good idea?
I'm gonna say you don't know with the insight check.
I can't do that. Never mind. It is not a thing I can do.
Okay, well, never mind.
However, he's going to cast Lesser Restoration on him.
Lesser Restoration, which I'm pretty sure
since that's work.
That's not healing. That's what was that?
It's finding a condition.
A condition.
Yeah.
A condition. Icon over here playing.
Here, I'll put it there.
One disease, one condition affecting it can be blind, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned. Yeah, so that goes off. It does not appear to affect him.
Archon just looks like a little frustrated because he's trying to figure out what's going on, but he doesn't have the smarts to understand exactly what's happening.
Also, as a little DM nod, you can also ask her because she's been watching over him this whole time.
So, I've tried some things that might have worked, but do you know why he's like this? One of my spells held for a little bit, but it stopped.
Well, with what I've been able to notice, he's mostly in... It's almost like he's dreaming in a way, but I don't know. I'm not really a doctor, but I'm a little bit of a singer, but I feel like there's parts of me that might have known, but I'm honestly more better with robotics and such. You have no idea what the fuck she's talking about there.
Just tilts his head like, what the fuck is robotics?
She then also tilts her head, then she is also confused. Like machinery. Which, like, you kind of get that, like, well, I guess then your mind might go to, like, something like Warforged and stuff like that. Type of thing.
like the Tin Men with the souls and Warforged.
She like looks at you like, yes.
I see.
I don't know. I've tried to wake him multiple times with multiple different songs that I could sing to him. Some things seem to reach to him more, classical style things sort of resonated with him a bit more, but he seemed to calm down a little bit, but it's kind of like what you just did. He only reverted back to where he was, and, well, actually, there was this one thing that happened.
What would that be?
When I was observing him, I tried to check on him, and I opened one of his eyes, and his eyes seemed to have a very light shade of red over them.
Archon's eyes just, like, widen.
And his pupils were very dilated. And even his eyes kind of started moving around a little bit, which is why I brought up the dreaming thing.
I'm gonna remove him from this room now. He picks him up with no hesitation.
Just like, whoop, good, I'll fucking dump this guy out in the street.
There is something wrong with him. He needs to be separated and quarantined from all of you.
Oh, okay.
The red hue is not something good, as far as I know. He could very well wake up and kill all of you.
Oh.
He picks him up and he takes him to...
She kind of like steps back, like putting her hands like close to her chest type thing. He's like, oh god.
He walks out with him on his shoulder. And just looks at him. You poor soul. All right. Archon would know which rooms that people were in because he would like to try to remember that. Whose room is to the left of us?
Okay, so Arcomi's over here, Ashlyn over here, Guyman, Lothic, Solomon.
Okay. Archon is going to pull some rope out and tie this man up.
Nice.
And he's going to put him between these two.
All right.
The wall.
So I don't know where what is during this time if everyone went to the room and stuff, but yeah, Archon does that and just shoves him over here.
He does kneel down in front of him and he's thinks to himself and he's just like, I don't know if this is gonna fucking work, but I'm gonna give it a go. He ungloves his hand.
Degloved.
And it begins to glow with a shimmery white and golden light. And he places his fist, like actually his fist, kind of not hard, but just like pressure on his chest, and he casts Remove Curse.
On him?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
sorry, God was moving you. Oh, sorry. All right.
That was funny. Archon just fucking zipped around the map. Oh my god.
All right, so click on Remove Curse for me again here real quick.
Yes. Give me 1 second. Remove curse. This is my last fucking level 2 or level 3 spell, I believe. No, it's not. I still have 2. There we go.
All curse affecting one creature, and there's a curse magic item. Its curse remains, but the spell breaks its owner's attunement to the object. Okay. Oh, I think. Yeah, I think this is what I was looking for. I think that's what I'm looking for. All right. I guess we're going down this path then. All right.
Bum, bum, bum.
So, you cast remove curse on him, and so how are you doing this? As like again, as you cast this on him?
He, to add more flavor to it, he basically pulls his shirt open and just places his fist with pressure against it on his chest.
Mm-hmm.
And like the light begins to flow through his skin and into his veins, essentially.
Yeah. So yeah, you kind of see it all kind of like wash over him, and then it kind of like washes up, and then it gets to his head, and then you see this malice, like red energy, start to like echo out from his head and start coming down. But then as you see that, you start like pumping another one in, and let's just say use another spell slot, and so you put more force into it, and your light goes up and then fights against it, and you feel a kind of a snap moment happen as you see that redness kind of go away. And you see him begin to stir. As so how is he propped up right now? Like, is it you just lay him down or what?
Okay, so he's around his calves, his legs are tied up with rope, his arms are bound behind his back, and he has like a rope tying his legs and arms together.
So like
he's kind of like he's not in a sitting position, he's kind of laying in that corner.
Okay, so he's laying down.
Yes.
Like on his side. On his side? Okay. He's kind of laying on his side, and then you hear him begin to stir. And then suddenly he like opens his eyes wide, as if just like like, and you get a good look of his eyes, because now his eyes are like wide open now, and you see the redness in his eyes that Marie was talking about. He's not there right now, but you kind of see he's in a very like panic state, and he kind of realizes he's like all bound up. What the fuck are you doing?
Understandable.
Sorry, I pressed a button on my fucking mouse, and apparently that's
Someone kills him from the distance. That was fun.
I pressed a button on my mouth, and that's my macro. Blessed.
But yeah,
I haven't used.
But yeah, with the sight of him, with him realizing, oh, he's all tied up. There's this big fucking guy in front of him. He's beginning like to panic and just like he's panicking.
He's gonna cast calm emotions on him. Jesus.
Oh my god!
Just like, all right, you know what? No, fuck it. I'm saying this. Hey, you're finally awake.
And as fucking God, stop doing shit! Stop killing him! Swear to God, I'm terrified right now. But you see him begin to like stop struggling a bit, and you see him close his eyes again, and he kind of takes a deep breath. And there's some silence for a moment, and he opens his eyes again, and he looks back up at you, and he just simply says, "Where am I?"
Looks around. You're in the, I don't know if you'll understand this, but you're in the place called the Cage. We're in a little refuge here.
As usual, you get a confused look at you, and he just looks back at his ropes. Can't say that's completely inaccurate. And you see him start to like kind of look around. And Yeah, make me an insight check, actually, as you see him kind of like looking around now, like slowly.
Okay. Let's see. Inside. Don't be ass. Ah!
Oh!
Yes!
Okay. That was a nat 20. All right. So you are kind of looking at him, and you're kind of noticing the way he's looking around. It's like he's looking for someone. Kind of thing. He's not like he's like you don't get the sense he's looking like for like a weapon or something to try and like he's more so he's looking for someone or something, I guess I should say.
Oh. That makes sense. You must be looking for her, huh?
He's like looking behind him, and then you say that, and then he kind of like he like shifts his head up towards you and kind of like gives you like a raised eyebrow. Her? And he tilts his head.
Maybe not that then. What are you looking for? I see you darting your eyes around like you're trying to find something.
He then looks down at your feet, kind of like looking from side to side, like he's clearly trying to collect his thoughts. Was I the only one?
No.
Actually. See, this is strange to me, because last I remembered, I was in the trenches on the battlefield. And what felt like an endless war over and over and over again was a nightmare. And Lars, the boy, he ran off on his own, and I tried to go after him, but then the sky became a terrible red, and it all made me run faster for him. And then this redness, this affliction started affecting all my men. They started turning on me, and I had no choice but to run away. And I was afraid that it affected him too, and I ran faster, and then all of a sudden, I woke up here.
I see. Well, when we found you, you were a bloody mess in front of a woman who was keeping you alive. Inside of a hallway covered in blood.
Well, that's concerning.
Very. And the reason you're out here tied up is because whatever that red Q, glow, whatever it is, it's bad. You probably would have woken up and killed them.
That's the last thing I would want. But thank you very much for saving me, I suppose, though.
Divine sense.
Divine?
Yeah, he's casting divine sense to see anything about him. Just to make sure there's nothing else there.
Actually. Alright. So, you kind of look over him. Overall, there is no kind of malice or, like, evil bullshit going on with him. He just seems to be a normal human guy. However, you notice something. There is a very, very thin red tether you see coming from his soul, and it seems to be leading down.
Archon's gonna do something stupid. Since he can actually see this now, he pulls his sword out, sits still for a second, and he imbues it with a smite, and he's going to slash the shit out of that into the stone concrete behind, or stone, not concrete, behind him. If it does anything, we'll find out.
So you do that, and it has no effect as your sword just goes like right through it, like a ghost.
I figured.
Yeah, and then as you do it, he kind of like tries to like step back, like
Sorry, I just needed to act quick.
He's kind of like
Whatever.
backing up away from you a little bit, like.
Archon's just like, I would do that too. I understand that. Whatever that red is, it's still attached to you somehow. I see a tether coming to you and it's going down.
He like squints at you and he's just like, what are you talking about?
The red mist or whatever the fuck it was you were talking about earlier, it's still attached to you.
He just like tilts his head like, are you okay?
Not really. Not ever since I got here. Or did he say that, or did
He,
did you mean like
he
he's
said
still-
that? Yeah, he said that.
Okay, just making sure.
Mhm.
Did not mean to alarm you. I am sorry. If I see it, it needs to go, and that didn't work.
Okay.
But I cannot untie you. If that is still attached to you.
I see. He's just very confused. He doesn't know what the fuck's going on.
Fair. Fuck. Archon sits there and thinks for a second, just like, what the fuck do I do now?
You know, originally this was the original plan. Then I was like, well, wait a minute, and then things happen, and I'm like, okay, well, I guess we're doing this now. And now it's like, well, here we are.
Sounds about right.
Actually, do you want like a moment to think? Is
Yeah, if you want to move with somebody else, I gotta
Yeah,
think on what.
is
to do
anyone
next.
else doing anything in particular? Because I know you're fucking up here.
Solomon's already passed the fuck out.
All right, cool.
Like, I don't know if you noticed, but that was the first thing he did when he got back into this room.
I just imagine he just does like the Monster Hunter going to bed animation. Just
Yes.
yeah, it's
Guy
like,
man is like eye against the keyhole at his door right now.
yeah, what's going on? Yeah, Guyman. So you're like hearing this like discussion. Like, it's a little like faded, but you're hearing what's going on over there.
Yeah,
Lots of-
I was just watching because I'm worried about it coming back. You know, spooky and shit.
Lothik, you doing anything?
No, not really. You can just feel that something is going on with Okomi up there, and it's just kind of standing idly by, thinking about what the dragons told him, and contemplating what importance that has, and just sitting idly by and contemplating things while being within earshot,
Yes.
just in case.
And so, what's going on in the
I
fucked
don't-
zone?
She starts by just, looking at the trail again.
Yep. Sure is.
And she's going to put one of her hands down onto it.
Same as what happened when Archon touched the blood. It kind of
Yep.
like clings to your hand, and then you touch it. It kind of just like when you try and pull it away, if you pull it away at all. It's not. It's grody.
I'm going to attempt to use Crimson Right on it.
Okay, so what are you trying to do here with that?
She's attempting to freeze all of it.
Oh, freeze it. Okay, all right.
Because it would react with your blood, but
It's technic. No.
is it hers?
No, yeah, well. Fuck, it's weird. Because it's kind of technically yours, but above board thing. This is kind of Cairo's blood, but also other people's, so it there's a weird there's a very strange interaction with this, because it's half and half technically. And it's I guess the blood mixes in with all the other blood, so maybe it just kind of fucking weirdly half works. It mostly just solidifies most of it. But it's weird because it's it's not all Kairos, so it's kind of weird.
That's weird.
Yeah.
She doesn't lose health for it because it's already blood that's been on the ground.
Yeah, sure. It's blood. Yeah.
She doesn't have to sacrifice any sort of blood.
Blood. Yeah. That happens. It's kind of weird. But I guess because this effect, all this blood on the ground is now just there now. I guess it's just now it's really stuck there. I was planning on it just being stuck there anyway, so I wouldn't have to update the map. But you know, this fucking works too.
No, there's a reason.
Everything just works out. Crazy. It's just like, oh.
Just how many have you killed?
Enough.
Damn it, God.
Enough.
How about that one? I think she needs to kill a bit more. I'm not gonna lie.
God, you made Dog hit an octave. Jesus Christ.
You know. What? God.
How many make you become that?
Yep.
And she's kind of just speaking to herself because she is not over that fucking experience of having to share the soul.
Yeah, I imagine that kind of sticks with you for a little bit.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up, ain't it? Yeah.
Thank God.
Hey, bye. Anyway, just pulling that out.
It's my thing about God in my session. No.
All right. So as you're walking down here, you then hear Archon doing all this bullshit over here, probably like the tail end of what we were just doing.
Definitely heard a loud clang against the wall.
Actually, I wonder if like that solidifying of the blood would make noise. Actually,
Ugh.
I mean, I guess it would make like a soft like.
That ice sound, yeah.
Yeah, probably just like ice, like an ice sound. Yeah. It's like, huh. Huh.
Do I even want to ask what Archon's up to?
Yeah, laughing.
I heard a clang and he's not at his table.
I don't know. All I know is he's got somebody tied up. He went between y'all's rooms. I have no idea what he's doing.
Hopefully not the kinky shit. That would be weird. That'd be real
It's
weird.
not the sentence you want to hear.
So yeah, you doing anything?
Pyro's killed a great deal of people. There's way too much different types of blood in that. If it's just mine and hers and a few more, maybe it'd be fine. But there's so many more.
Well, we'll find a way to end it.
They could hurt her here, but we might be the only ones who have to kill her. She'll be affected the same way the curse gods are.
Well, and I hold up the scales. We have the tools we need to stop them.
6 big ass scales. 'Cause they're big dragons.
I just fear that she already knows that as well.
Probably.
And I'm gonna go rest.
Yeah, get some rest.
You know, you're walking by, and you like glance over, see that going on. Also, he is awake.
Well, he's up. What'd you do? Slam the sword against the wall to wake him up?
Oh yeah, there's a crack in the floor.
No. He was infected with the red eyes. I seem to have Made it not as intense, but it's still there, though.
It's not something you can just get rid of.
Yeah. I just don't feel safe putting him back in the room with the others, though. So I don't know where to put him. Because if I leave him out here, and we're gone, Cairo has another meal, not good.
Put him in Gaia Man's room.
You know what? Good idea. Guyman needs a roommate anyways. He picks him up, puts him on his shoulder.
Gaia Man can't be infected by it.
Guy, man, you hear your name mentioned. Uh-oh.
You see Archon walk over with the person on his shoulder. He knocks on your door.
Guy Man slowly creaks the door open while looking out with the blankest look on his face.
So, you have a roommate now.
Which direction is he facing? Does he have the head at like your back, or did you bring him forward so you can see?
You know what? So Guyman could see him. He has his head on the seeing side.
All right. So he tilts his head up, like looks up, sees a lizard guy. He's like,
Guy Man slowly closes the door.
Come on, open up. We don't have anywhere else to put him.
Slowly opens the door.
Come on. I don't have anywhere else to put him right now. And apparently you can't be infected by this. Looks over to Akomi.
Well, that's his memories had me believe.
Guy Man's just standing there, eyes darting between Archon and Akomi. Maybe, maybe one of you want to fucking ask if I'm cool with it. Maybe, just
Are you
ask.
cool with it?
Are you cool with it?
Yeah, fuck it.
I was expecting you to say no and say, well, I asked. He's going in anyway.
Sweet baby Jesus.
Archon carries him in. Do you want him on your bed or in the corner?
Put him wherever.
He throws him on the bed.
Do me a favor, and next time you want a favor, ask for that favor instead of just telling me I'm doing it.
You know what? Good
Very
point.
appreciated.
Sorry, sometimes I'm a little brash. I just don't want him murdering the others.
Fuck, I don't want him murdering me.
Kind of like tilts his head.
You're-
I have
you're
no
fine.
plans to.
I know you don't have plans to, but whatever the hell's attached to you definitely does.
If I may, and you kind of like set him up on the bed now, right?
Hmm.
And like, is he just like hitting like on the edge pretty much at this point?
Archon would have cut the rope that's like holding his arms and like he's still bound, but he cut the other rope that was connecting both of them.
Yeah. So like he puts like his hands like over his head and like rests them on his lap. If I may, actually, do you think perhaps I could help you in whatever it is you're doing? You require any combat needs, I guess? I'm very skilled with a pistol, actually.
It would be good to have allies, but just squints at him. If I get shot in the back, you're gonna regret it.
The last thing I'd ever want to do is harm any of my allies. I can assure you that. I make sure all of my men come back home safe.
He's a good boy, I love him.
Yes.
Alright. I am fucking exhausted. I'm gonna go lay down. Thank you, Guyman. I'm sorry, yes, I should have asked first. He's not thinking clearly.
Yeah, come on, you ain't got no common courtesy because I'm a lizard or something? What the fuck?
I don't even know if I could spell the word courtesy, so you know what? That's fine.
He like takes like his binded hands and points toward Guy Man. Is he a normal thing here? He's just like, can you please tell me what's going on with the lizard man?
Oh,
Please
I got
don't
my
tell me
little
those
buddy.
conspiracy theories were true.
Oh my
God. I just got my little buddy, and he and I got our souls mixed up together. So if I think
This
about
only furthers his confusion.
let me just let me
You got
just
like a little meter going up of confusion.
Guy Man,
Just getting higher and higher and higher.
Guy Man's gonna do something wacky. For a second, he almost looks like he's like squeezing, like he looks like a 3-year-old trying to go Super Saiyan.
What?
Oh my god.
He's gonna try and morph his face back into the human form for a second.
It doesn't work. It's
Wait,
just kind of.
what are you trying to do?
His confusion is at maximum. He's just like, I don't know anymore.
So apparently, when I chose to keep my appearance this way, that was a permanent choice. I can't switch back.
Why were you trying to show what you looked like before?
Because underneath all this lizard, I'm just a normal dude.
I feel like if someone had pressed a digitation, might be able to summon that, or disguise even. I don't think anyone has disguise. Well, no. Doesn't Solomon have disguise? But he's asleep. But he's
gonna get worse.
That dude's out.
for the hell asleep.
For reference, I got rid of disguise self.
Ah, beautiful, perfect. Love that.
I originally had it,
Yeah.
but I got rid of it because my wacky magic was like, "Hey, get rid of one of your cantrips,
Oh,
and
yeah!
end up getting a different one or something like
You
that."
could get it
No,
back with remove curse.
I got rid of one of my cantrips. In return, I got another spell slot. So I got rid of disguise self, and now I have 3 spell slots.
Oh yeah, Akomi sure is still a changeling.
Yes.
Yes.
So why did you want to show what you looked like, or were you just trying to say that you? How would that make things better?
Audible blinks.
I'd be grossed up. Your face went from lizard to human being.
I feel like that'd probably
Worse.
scare him more, honestly, yeah. You know what? You tried, though. I'm just gonna pat fucking Kylan on the head. Just...
Anyways, I look like this because my human soul and my little lizard buddy's soul got mixed together when we came here.
He's just nodding to just yep. Yep.
Alright. I
Sure is.
am gonna go check on the other 3 real quick and then go to bed because I'm fucking tired. Archon just kind of meanderly walks past.
Enjoy
Just
the
goes
room,
to
mate.
room. Hope he doesn't snore.
You snore?
No one's ever told me if I do. He kind of like shrugs his shoulders.
You ever slept in a
Questions
room?
with the reincarnation characters that you never wanted to know or know the answer to.
Here on this NieR D&D campaign, we get all the answers you never asked.
Now, mind you, I don't snore, but sometimes I roll over the wrong way and the pasta leaks out of my packets. So be careful with that.
At least that's one word I understand. I don't know why you have it in your pockets.
How the fuck
Unless-
else am I gonna have my emergency spaghetti stored?
Oh, so you have rations.
Pulls out a handful of actually just loose spaghetti noodles. No, like emergency spaghetti in case I get hungry.
He's just baffled at this point. He's just like, okay, all right, these people are fucking nuts.
All I can think is when Eric looked at me in the movie theater and I was just eating spaghetti.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, he's giving Guyman that look. He's giving that exact look.
I completely forgot about that until you just brought it up.
Beautiful.
Don't tell
dying
anybody.
mid movie because I was like, I'm sitting there eating spaghetti.
Yeah, just eating spaghetti.
As you do, as you do.
We were there watching the preview premiere for the you know, the new Demon Slayer fucking season. And I look over and I just see Chab with the spaghetti in their hand. I'm like, oh my fucking god. Just eating spaghetti. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Jesus Christ.
I looked them straight in the eye and said, eating spaghetti.
Yeah.
Eric's sitting there. It was when he saw me do it, I could see that he was trying not to roar laughing.
I tried
He was
so
fighting
hard.
it. He was fighting it.
So fucking hard.
It's so fucking funny.
But yeah, don't tell anybody else about my spaghetti pocket.
Ravioli, what's in the pocket only?
Trust me, I won't.
Thanks.
You know, felt like I was sleeping for a while, but you know, yeah, I'll get some rest. Just lays down.
The guy man pops into the bed next to him. The sound of the spaghetti splooshing in his pockets.
He's like, you just like close. He does like the thing where like close his eyes, shut on his brow, just like furrows type thing, just like. All right, so that's that. Fucking hell! All right, I guess Archon, what are you doing now?
Archon just goes in, fills her in on like him and how he's awake now.
Bubba da bubba da bubba da god. Final Fantasy 14 talk animation.
Yeah, he's awake now. It still has that in him, though, unfortunately. He's gonna divine sense all three of them and see if they have it as well.
Clean.
His eyes just glaze over with a white light.
Mm-hmm.
You three are safe. Good. I am gonna go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Remember what I told you, and you should be fine.
He
And
nods.
he walks out.
Yeah.
And he heads this way because he doesn't want to sleep in cabin right now. Because if something comes by, he gonna hit it.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just gonna prop himself up against the chest
Mm-hmm.
and close his eyes and pass out for a little while.
Mm-hmm. And with that, everybody goes to bed, right?
Mhm.
Yep.
All right.
And sorry, you and Preeter on the floor in this free ass bed.
You know, I would say Marie would at least move Saryu to Archon's bed because she would fit. Priet would not fit in the goddamn bed because
They are a
fucking
bed.
hell. It's only like a one-person bed. This is like kind of like awkward, but he doesn't really have a choice right now, so he's just kind of dealing with it.
Oh, they're cuddling. Damn it.
All right, so
Let's do anything but.
everyone enters a deep sleep at this time, and something happens during the night as Solomon's door slowly creaks open. Very silently. And if those who could see this see Solomon almost like sleepwalking type of thing. And his eyes are glowing a greenish blue at this point. He's almost walking like a zombie at this point. And do you have the bot ready?
Oh. Wake up the bot. We need the bot.
One of these days I won't forget.
One of these fucking days.
There you go.
Thank you.
That day is not today.
Did it join, not play it?
Yep.
Love that. Love that for me. Play it.
Nope.
Wow, it's being stinky.
It's trying. It's really giving it its best. Hold on.
It's trying its all. Dude, I'd hate to bring the other one, because if we bring the other one in this server, it is surely going to die. Because that's just how it's been going, right?
Mm-hmm. No, he's at Mongo D&D.
Hold up.
It's not like even it's like super long anyway. This is why I should just be like, yeah, just throw it in the fucking thing. I do have one of them in here that I'm gonna need.
Hold on. I'm like one version out of date on the one that I'm using. Okay,
Oh!
let me just.
Not. While you're fixing that, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, so everyone else needs to go do that.
Okay.
Yeah, you can go do that real quick. So, be right.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, fine. I'll go to the bathroom. Okay, this is gonna set the mood. So
Okay.
be right back.
Luckily, I just need to download the executable file for it and then just place it in the same folder, and it keeps my configs and setup and stuff.
Let the chest roll a d20.
It's a mimic. God damn.
Shit!
Ooh, spooky.
Did I miss something, or is nobody just talking?
Huh?
The
Huh?
Oh.
DM is in bathroom.
Bathroom.
Ah,
Sorry.
I see. I did not.
He's in there right now, peeing and
I had
talking.
to take a piss, so I'm sorry. All right, so. You know what? I will give you this choice, Solomon. Do you want to be aware of this right now, or do you want Solomon to be completely just basically unconscious for this?
He's going to be aware.
Okay. So,
Because he at least wants to be present if something is controlling him.
all right. So, this is what I'm gonna let you know, Solomon. So, you find yourself kind of aware as soon as the door begins to open, and you feel the presence of your patron controlling you right now.
Mm-hmm.
Completely and utterly. And you are just kind of sleepwalk / shambling and going very silently though. And then you open this door in here, and you see Ashlyn in the bed, completely just conked out, bottle on the floor, clearly had drink last night before bed. Of course, you gotta have your midnight booze before bed. And you see your head go up. It doesn't crack, but just for added effect.
Say Jesus. Fucking aggressive.
I mean, if he was dead, sure, but like kind of like slowly like tilt up, I guess. And your special eyes just automatically activate here, and you see that the tether that you'd usually see is very thin once again. And then Solomon, you feel a big wide grin start to form across your face, a little further up your face than what you're normally able to. It's slightly painful. Very slightly. But you don't make any noise because it's like you're aware of things going on right now and you can feel your body and everything, but it's like you're in the back seat. Yeah, you're in the back seat. And you go, and then you just then begin to pick up Ashlyn, like so. Hoist her over your shoulder. You have a little bit of trouble, but then you feel an energy. Huh?
He's not the strongest.
Yeah, no, he's got like 4. He's all right.
It's the bomb.
He's got 14.
He's got average strength.
Yeah. So you begin to do that, leaving the bottle on the floor at this point. You start going like squeeze through the door. It's probably closed. Go and as you're walking by here, you stop. And then you feel your head kind of tilt over the side, and you look at the sword Archon put here, and you see it wobbling and vibrating. And you see like the energy in it like swirling up and going like the colors are shifting really fast.
Mm-hmm.
And you feel that same like wide smile go across your face, though not as wide as before. And then you give a little wave. And you keep going. And then you just kind of, without like really any worry, you just kind of go just right on the floor. And then you feel your hand just unlock the clasp on the book like a fucking gun, just go, and then the book comes out. Up, it goes up in the air, and the pages start like going. And you see familiar black energy begin to start to seep out of the book. And you see one of them go to Ashlyn. One of them go to the bag with Papa in it. And then one going into Archon. And this is what's happening with Archon right now. So Archon, you are basically like sleeping right now. If at all you were having any dreams, you can say if Archon was having any dreams, if you would like. Or you can say
he was having a dream about him and Sal drinking it up at a tavern at some point. Just
all right.
A memory dream.
So yeah, so Archon, you're currently having a dream of you and Sal in the bar, remembering the good times, and then all of a sudden, you feel this unsettling tingle in your mind. And everything, like, freezes. And you see everything start to, like, wash away like water. Until you are in nothing but an empty black void. And let's go into this map. Yes. Also, let me do this. So Solomon is not actually going to see this part. Only Only Archon is going to see this. I forgot to copy these, but yeah. Oh no, I did copy that at least. And yeah, put them over there. All right, so Archon, you find yourself in a deep darkness at this point, and you're kind of just like standing there looking around. There is nothing for miles, just darkness, pitch black.
Can I just not get a moment of fucking respite?
And is that all you're gonna do?
He looks around. He sees nothing, right?
Yeah. So you don't see anything right now. Actually, not. Let me just hide these, just so you know you see what you're actually seeing, which is nothing.
Was I supposed to move a map? If I was, I'm not there.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, I didn't activate it.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, there we go.
Loading.
It's just a black map,
there
so
we go.
it shouldn't take that long.
Alrighty.
Everyone can see Archon at least, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Archon is visible.
Okay, cool.
Nothing else, just Archon.
That's perfect. It's perfect. But you find yourself in this deep black darkness. So yeah, do you do anything?
He's gonna pull a certain sword off his back, or out of. Well, if he can even pull it out. He's going to attempt to bring a sword out.
You go and grab on your back, and there's nothing there.
He starts walking.
So yeah, you start like walking around and stuff.
Is there any sound, or is it just quiet?
Yeah, there is like no sound. Like when you step, it's just nothing. It is like an eerie silence. Until
great.
eventually you feel that tingle come back in your mind. And then you hear a voice.
I'm not that little, but all right. You
And then
are fucking huge.
From the darkness, you see... At first, you just see two pair of white eyes glowing. And then you see a gigantic figure appear from the depths of the void. You know. And you see a big, crooked smile across this thing's face.
Archon just kind of looks up at this, and he's just like, all right, well, that's fucking huge in his head.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any weapons, so there's no point in even trying anything. What the fuck are you, and what do you want? He crosses his arms. You can hear, like, the plate just clunk. Can I get that transcribed?
He basically just said, that knowledge I imparted you was a little much, wasn't it? And then he says,
Let me help you with that.
And then you feel a big stinging pain in your head. As you recall, back in Solomon's area, you saw this thing. When Solomon was looking at the cliff, and that thing appeared, and as soon as you saw it, you fell to the fucking ground, and were in a lot of big headache pain. Owie, ow.
All right, so you're the one who gave me that big fucking headache. Ow.
Observant. You have interfered with my plans to assist you in your quest.
Yeah,
You know-
transcribe.
Yeah, something about plans interrupted is what I got out of that.
Yeah, basically, you interrupted my plans. How dare, basically.
I see.
Yes.
Well, listen. I don't know what the fuck you are. You're attached to Solomon somehow. You made my head hurt a lot. And then he tried to kill Papa. As far as I fucking know, I don't think they're bad. I don't know what other knowledge you have on them.
I have all the knowledge one could ever need. However, I wish to know everything about this cage. And you relinquished me of that opportunity.
That is true, and I did learn something recently. If only you would just ask. I probably would have still said no if you were going to kill him, but at least you could have asked.
I do not care to ask the ants.
I don't know. He wouldn't say ants.
Yeah, ants is...
The let's go with maybe like fledgling, actually. Just
There we
something. Yeah.
I would not ask such fledglings for such minor things. You, at this moment, are nothing but a piece on the great board of a game.
And what would that game be then, huh? Big guy? Does such a fledgling impact you so much that you are that mad about it?
I was only inconvenienced by this. I, which eons upon eons, if I must, but the opportunity presented itself, and I asked my gracious servant to provide me the knowledge I seek. I demand some recompense for this inconvenience.
Is there anything else?
In Archon's head,
Mm-hmm.
he begins to chant something from the little holy book that he had gotten.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And he's trying to reach the divine divinity that is within himself.
You begin chanting, you feel something. Something is trying to reach you right now. With all of its might.
Calling out to Jupiter. I suppose fledgling of a god at this point. Terrible thing would happen to him. Then, I should say. It will do you no good. I'm not sure of that. Now, it is time. Archon, I require knowledge from you.
Okay, what was that you said? Sorry.
Okay, so basically he's like, now, to begin with, let's start with getting some knowledge from you. And you see his eyes close, and you hear a language that you certainly would not know at all.
Not.
Basically, you speak an old one right now. He's doing his own little chant. And then you, as you're trying to chant, get interrupted as you feel something kind of invading your head.
I'm assuming there's no way to fight back against this, right?
This is an old god. He ain't.
Yeah, because I'm
he
like
ain't-
in his brain realm. This ain't gonna work out very well. If I was level 20, maybe, but no, I am not.
Yeah, like if you were level 20, I'd be like, oh yeah, you definitely got a chance. But no, this is
Yeah.
fuck. You're in.
Archon's in like the bad corner.
Yes.
It's not a
so,
great time.
You get the idea he is currently searching through your memories right now. And, so, first thing. So, Archon.
Mhm.
This is something you can say pretty much out of character at this point. For how Archon ended up where he was in the thing. If you don't have anything for this, that's fine. He's just searching right now.
What do you mean specifically? Like in the cage, or?
No, I mean like in your story at the beginning. Because remember, when you're in the story, you were just in an alley.
Yep.
Because he can get anything from you.
So if he's seeing that, he basically sees Archon just kind of appear in this alley,
Yep,
Get
just
up.
appear. Right?
and he walks forward, bewildered by the world around him because it's fucking weird. It's very different from where he came from.
Mm-hmm. He's gonna latch onto that part.
And then he notices that in Archon's memory,
Mm-hmm.
the memory of the other world is gone. It erases itself. It's not there anymore.
Mm-hmm. So,
And for a very, 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 very small veil of a glimpse,
Mm-hmm.
he sees a purple hue that burns his eyes. And it's actually painful for him. And he can't look any further than that.
Check. So, there's one thing I wanted to get out of this. Is the only thing, and he cannot do anything with this, as he's bound to my bullshit. Don't worry. But the only thing I wanted him to get out of this was the word Zaelneld. That's it.
Mhm.
That's it.
He does get that. That's the only thing he gets.
Yeah, that's all I wanted, because just for him to know, oh, there's other shit out there. Cool, pretty much.
Yep.
And then you see his eye, you get out of it, and you see his eyes like burning like that purple, and then you see him just shake his head and then blink it away.
Have fun in there, buddy. Ugh.
And then you see from the deep abyss, you see one of his claws begin to like raise up a bit, and you see a limp figure ascend up to his eye level, and you see Ashlyn.
What are you doing with her?
I see that you had someone important to you. Yes, lost in a battle in an arena. Yes.
You see him smile.
This one is also important to you. Yes.
Don't you lay a goddamn finger on her.
As you see him begin to doing the same thing with Ashlyn, and beginning to basically prod around in her brain, and seeing all she knows. But more
So-
importantly, yes,
Like, is Archon bound, or is he just kind of like on his knee?
he's not even really bound or anything. Like, he is not like binding you or anything. Like, you're free to do whatever you want. Like, he doesn't see you as a threat, like, at all. As he said,
unfortunately,
fledgling.
he can't reach his god.
You did feel, though,
He did feel
something is trying to reach you. You're not sure if that will help doing the chanting thing, but definitely something is trying its hardest right now.
With the light that is within him currently,
Mm-hmm.
let me see something wrong.
Yes.
Let's see, Archon, my boy. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
He's going to place his hand to his chest.
Mm-hmm.
He knows his god's name, correct?
No, you do not, actually.
He does not. Okay, so he
And
won't.
funny
He won't
thing
say the
is,
name then.
neither does Gaiaman, and every time one of the other gods were freed, they also didn't know, interestingly.
I see. And he starts chanting this out loud, and booming his voice, and he's going to cast Spirit Shroud on himself. And it's going to be pumping out Radiant. And this is what he looks like as it protrudes from his body as he kind of rises up off the floor.
Ah, yes, Diablo.
And there are... Listen, it's infected my mind.
Yeah.
There are tendrils of this white light just spewing into the black abyss below as it's kind of like pulling him up through the shadows towards him. I said, let her go. You've taken enough.
And he opens one eye and says,
Silence.
and you feel a like pounding pressure, like kneeling you to the floor right now.
Whatever power is bound to me, I need your help.
And you feel it. You feel it, and actually, you feel it getting closer and closer, ever so silently. So, above board thing. Here's what's happening outside. Not gonna switch the map or anything, but the sword that Archon put at his door, right? It was wobbling, and it is now like going across the floor right now, trying to reach Archon. As essentially what's happening.
God.
Yeah, it is going as fast as it fucking can right now.
Ding, 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 ding.
This one is quite a formidable one. Do you believe I can do something with this? Yes. However...
And then his eyes look up actually past Ashlyn and looks up. And then you see it like start to do some psycho bullshit here. Reveal something to even you. And you see the tether connecting her right now. And you see that it is very thin.
This one is one weakness. Wonderful.
And then you see a psychic slash begin to start trying to cut it, and you see there's a big resistance against it, and he's pushing with all his might. And then, as that happens, Archon, stop this music right now. So, as that begins to happen outside, the great sword fucking builds up energy and then just whoosh, slides across the floor. And as Archon's just standing there, it like magnetizes to your hand essentially.
Oh.
And outside, you feel you on the outside, Archon grips the blade like tight, and if anyone could actually see this, you could see like the light pillowing through the blade, and it's going like up his arm and like to his head essentially. And then Archon, you hear a broken voice speak to you, and it's kind of like staticky type thing, and you hear it just say, "Not And then, so as you're seeing that begin to happen to Ashlyn, what is it that you say?
So the words were not time yet, can't, I think it was can't.
Can't.
Something clock?
Mm-hmm. Basically, what the voice is trying to say, not her time yet. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No.
Okay.
Because gods of the grave, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Not yet. Stop fucking with that.
And he replies to the blade, or the voice, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
It is not her time, no. Give me what I need to stop this now.
And you feel just that. As your wings were just light before, you then feel the wings then like change color. They go from just pure light to now like monochrome. So like one's white, and then like the next one down's like black, and then the next one down's white, next one, yeah, it's kind of like that. And you feel this energy, and it's a lot of energy. You feel it flow through you. And you actually kind of get like a little bit bigger too. Like you go one size category larger. And like your horns get bigger, and you feel very powerful in this moment as you're like flying above. You know, actually, you almost kind of look more like in that image right now, basically. Like your
shit.
like your face is kind of like shrouded completely at that point.
Wait, which one? The one I said, or
The one no. The one Ropo said, God damn it! But and you feel also like your eyes change color to black and white as well, kind of like Guy Man's little funny guy he has.
Oh,
he's got his little funny guy. And so Archon, with all of his might and the 2 shards of his god, attempt to defy this horrible old one's will as much as he can. Alright, Archon, so it's basically all flavor at this point. Tell me what you're doing.
So Archon, since now he's now flying in the air, bigger, stronger, powerful.
Mm-hmm.
He fucking darts across, grabbing Ashlyn with one arm, and then going up this thing's body, jabbing the sword in and just slicing upwards, up to where its head is at, and he's going to bring the blade back down and smash it into his head. Enough! Just bang.
And you see it like start to like reel back, and it just lets out this cry.
This one is not yours to take! It is not her time! And he goes back in for another slash.
And you see it, and you see him begin to clash with it, with that same mind thing it was doing against your blade, and you're doing like a clash right now.
Oh.
And just for flavor's sake, let's roll a d20. Just a flat one. Just a flat one. Let's see the outcome of this.
All right. That's a 1d20. Hold on. Fuck.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, hold on. That's not quite right. Let me just roll mine then.
Let me reroll that.
All right. See how much.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Sure, go ahead.
It's gonna be worse, but it's.
Yeah, it's fine.
Nope. 12.
All right. So, let me explain what happens here. So, Archon, you try with all of your might to, like, use your own power and the power gifted to you by this god, and you slash back and forth, like, doing 1 and a 2 and a 3, uppercut, down, like, just doing, like, the whole, like, da-da-da-da-da-da thing. against its mind, and even you like throw in like your flight tentacles and stuff like that, like back at it and everything.
Yeah.
And you feel the power of this thing just going like it's like a truck hitting you every time, like boom, boom, boom. And you keep trying, you keep going. It doesn't matter. I have to fucking save her. I will push my limits. And then you see your body begin to crack from your hands, and it starts to go up. And you can feel your soul cracking from this. And you are trying desperately. It doesn't matter. However, unfortunately, it doesn't seem to be enough. As your god has put all of its energy into this, and you feel it start to dissipate, for unfortunately, this god is not at their full strength. Or if it were, this might have been a different outcome. And as soon as you feel that strength wane, he just smiles and goes, and then he just bats you away with a claw, and you just like fly over here to the ground. Just like, and you feel absolutely exhausted from that. Like, it's hard to even get up at this point.
He's just like, the way he landed in my head is he's on his stomach and his hands kind of extended swords a bit away from him because he dropped it from the impact, and he's just reaching out and his fucking hands like flaking away.
Tenacity, but know that I am only trying to help you.
And as you see him then begin to finally do another slash at this tether, and this time, unfortunately, it finally snaps. And because we're doing this, I'm playing this. As the tether breaks from Ashland's soul, it is now free for this thing to do as it will, as that tether is the only thing keeping this thing from doing whatever it wants to certain powerful souls. Well, soul. And at this point, you see a psychic energy begin to envelop Ashlyn, and you see her body start to break down. But you see it a little bit. You see it start to resist. Because that's how Ashlyn is. She's resisting even still. And then you feel it bring in all of its might as it finally claps its psychic energy down at full force. And you see the soul of Ashlyn shatter into pieces. And that is all that is left of her at this point. He then looks over to you, Archon.
Just like your dear soul.
And then you see a piece of that Soul Archon fly to you very slowly. And then it fuses with you.
Ah.
And you feel the power behind even just a fragment of Ashland's soul. And you feel like reinvigorated again, and like you just immediately get back up again just from that. And you also feel your mind has strengthened as you feel the same tingle from this guy. However, it's not quite as strong. And then the other pieces begin to disappear as well. But he leaves one. And then he begins taking this one soul, and then he begins melding it with his powers into something else. He begins to make it into what looks to be almost like a weird... It looks like a note of some kind. Like a musical note. And then that soul also, that piece of the soul also disappears. Then you see Papa appear. And then you see Papa going like, "Woo-wee, I'm so happy to be part of the big game. Oh boy, I hope it plays like..." And then
Oh my God, fuck.
I'm sorry. I mean, look, okay, we deserve a little bit of laugh after all that bullshit. Fuck.
For real.
Fuck. And then you see like his essence getting like right into his head.
Archon's like livid right now, right? Like he's alive.
Yes.
He's not like exhausted or anything.
Yes. You feel something keeping you up right now.
He just walks over slowly and grabs his blade and picks it up off the ground and sheaths it on his back.
Yeah, and
He just
also
looks up at this.
as now you're kind of like in this state right now. You kind of pick up the blade. You kind of see your hand. You see like the light cracks all across your arm.
And he just
Alright, go ahead.
looks up at the old one.
Mm-hmm.
Your time will come, and I will be there. For you will see a light that burns brighter than you can't even fathom. And he just starts walking off into the darkness.
and you hear his voice just slowly echo off in the distance. And you eventually wake up. Along with everyone else.
When Archon's walking away, you just hear the tick-tock sound from Warrior of Light fight.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Good lord.
As now you have and this is just like an RP thing, winky face. But now you have pushed your body to a very hard limit there, trying to fight with everything you got. So now your time left is slowly running out. However, you feel that one little piece of Ashland's soul that you have inside of you is using all that it can to keep you together. At least just enough. Just enough. All right.
So thematically here, is this like affecting his outer body as well, like him in the real world?
Yep.
So his horns specifically are kind of like in a shattered, broken, floaty state now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so like you have like bits of yourself like floating off of you, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
It can definitely get worse. Like it's mostly just in your like upper body right now, and the cracks aren't like super small and like big. It's mainly like more like in big chunks right now, but like in your hands, that's like where it's like the smallest, and you can see like bits of like your fingers, like very very little minuscule pieces have like broken off. But yeah.
Gotcha.
Is that so?
Did I tear up? Maybe. It's fine. Don't worry about
That was what I was going for, because we had to fucking do this, because unfortunately, Fenico will not be joining us for the rest of this campaign. However, your spirit lives on in each and every single one of the players here, and I thought this was the best way to do it, so that she's still there in spirit. And also gives everybody a little buff. But basically what I'm thinking of here, which I'll finalize this for next session when we actually do the fight. But essentially, all of you are going to have complete immunity to any red eye bullshit except for Akomi, because she's fucked. Look, I just gotta say it, she's fucked. And basically, you will all have advantage on any charisma checks at this point.
It is a mimic.
Oh my god.
Fuck, get it. But yeah, essentially, that is kind of how I'm gonna do that. And Akomi, well, funny enough, we'll know this song that's playing right now. And the idea I have for this, to kind of channel a little bit of that Ashland DPS, if Akomi sings Ashland's song, everyone gets an extra multi-attack.
Holy fuck.
Everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the good shit.
Yeah, that's the good shit. But yeah. So let me stop this real quick. Also, let me get on another songs. I have a song that happens after this because we're in Depressy Zone now. I also have to explain with everybody else what kind of happens to them, and then we'll get to Archon, because everyone's probably gonna wake up, and then we'll get to Archon. Also Solomon is not there when Archon wakes up, by the way.
I figured. I don't think he's gonna stand there until he wakes up.
Yeah. There we go. All right. So let me move you over here. All right. So all of you wake up feeling different is what I'm going to describe. And for Akomi specifically, you don't know why, but for some reason, in your head, you feel the power of song in you, but it's like, it's the song that Ashlyn sung, like, way back in her boss fight, essentially, and you're like, what the you're like, what the fuck? And like, and you feel like power behind it, and you're like, what in the fuck is going on there? Yeah, so everyone here, what does everyone do? So let me get these. Oop, not that.
Oh.
Yeah, that was a wall. Get these up here. Alright, so what's everyone doing over here? Everybody like wakes up. They're like, oh god, what happened? Oh god.
Oh. No pasta lost tonight. Let's go.
This is just a one-liner.
Yeah, that's it.
Playing that RE4, getting all the one-liners in.
Didn't lose any pasta during the night. Oh, yeah, that's Solomon's chest. All right.
Huh?
Fucking chat.
Fuck is that?
Unintelligible screaming.
Oh, nice.
Unintelligible screeching from Solomon's chest.
So yeah, Solomon, you don't know what the fuck you exactly did last night, but
all he knows, because he was present, is that something happened.
Yeah, you know, something happened. Actually, when you're walking back, you saw the sword start to like over here as you're walking back. Like you're pretty much like on autopilot at that point, because he was busy doing this. But you just kind of like autopiloted back, and like at the corner of your eye, you could have seen that sword like away. Right. Yeah, anyone else doing
it? So Koma's going to take a sword that she has wrapped up out of her chest. It very well might be this.
I love how that's just bleeding into that. All right, yep.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yep.
So she has that now, which is in her inventory. That's what she does when she wakes up.
Which is fair. Which also, for everyone else who doesn't know, Zero's blade there is made completely out of dragon. So that weapon.
Doesn't have to have the dragon skill upgrade. Nice.
Nope. Yeah, because it's already like that in the lore. So you know, it'll kill them if she uses that. Doesn't have to, but you know, because I mean, you got like your 6 scales, so like it's gonna be attuned to like whatever main weapons you're gonna use in the final fight. So you know, yeah.
Yep.
All right. Oh yeah. Also, so basically, I'm just trying to do like, hey, what everyone's doing here, and then once somebody notices Archon over here,
he's currently slunched over. Has, you know how like, what's the best way to put this? You know that like kind of generic knight sitting in a corner with like his sword kind of leaning against his shoulder, just like leaning into it. Yeah. That's essentially what he's doing right now.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, so everyone sees Archon over there, and also you see cracks of light all over the parts of him that you can see, because like there's little bits in the armor you can see that, and it's a little bright. At the very least, hasn't reached his head yet. I will say that at least.
His horns are all fucked though.
Oh yeah, you want the horns that have like the cracks in them?
Yeah,
sure.
They're like cracked and like. It's the best way I could describe it is that they're fragmented, but they're floating in place though. They're not like separated, but they're very. Yeah, or they're doing that.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. All right. Oh yeah, but anyone who can see Archon is you can see him.
Is that like a lamp, or is that Archon?
Doesn't look right.
That boy ain't right.
That boy ain't right.
Go check on him, man.
And as Guy Man starts to walk over, Archon begins to wake up essentially at this point.
Hey, big guy, you're looking a little bit like a broken lamp from over here.
His hood is covering his face, but as soon as he like raises his head, underneath his eyes, you see these streaks of cracks and broken like light just going down them. They look kind of like tears a little bit, but he's not crying.
Robo is.
Yes.
I am, yes. It's fine. Don't worry about it. What do you want?
You alright?
Just blank expression at Gaiman. Looks past Gaiman and looks straight at Solomon. No. And I don't think I'll ever be alright ever again. We have work to do. And he stands up and he starts heading towards the door. Just walking. Just clank, clank, clank. He just haphazardly grabs one of the orbs off, or the apples off the ground.
Let's go see what the thing is. Bird up, I guess. A little levity. A greater potion of healing.
I will say that Solomon just feels this aura presence as he passes by, like, uh-oh.
Stinky, funny poopy, uh-oh.
Yeah, come.
I
Yeah.
did play Death Guard this morning.
Oh my God, it all makes sense.
He did.
It was
Did
greater,
I
right?
say something wrong?
Ooh, potion of healing greater.
Yeah, it's greater.
No.
There you go. All right, well, all right.
Nothing out of your normal speech pattern.
Do you think maybe my normal speech pattern's the problem?
I don't think it is.
You know, I had to do an undercover shtick one time. Learned a few different accents.
Oh God, here we go.
Christ.
Undercover in Majikazu. How?
Well, it wasn't in Majikazu, but, you know, back before I was in Majikazu, I had a few undercover operations, you know.
Yeah?
Had to go a few places that weren't really so local and pretend I was local, you know.
And how'd you manage that?
Back in my day, I was quite a master of disguise.
Have you ever tried disguise?
Well, you're here. You made it away from it, so you must have been at least average.
Yeah. I remember having to pretend I was so many different things, I couldn't keep them all straight.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't believe when I showed up to a basketball game dressed in fucking SWAT armies armor.
What's a SWAT?
Oh my God.
You know, it's like
You know, this is like a medieval setting, so I have to like think about this. So I'm just
What's a SWAT?
Don Mellon. All I gotta say.
you know, it's like that fella that I roomed with.
Blinks.
Yep. Sure. What's a SWAT?
God takes out the notepad, starts just writing all this down.
Did I say something to tick our comp? Anyway, you should be a master disguise.
All that down. Fucking hell. All right. So
It's a SWAT.
Solomon and Loftig, you want to do the fucking the polls on the apples?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I guess we could do
Yeah.
that. That'd be cool. Like, oh fucking hell.
In Guy Man's head, he is completely.
Fucking. Okay, I was thinking of Solomon. So Solomon gets his fucking superior. Alright. Let me slap that in your fucking inventory. God, you guys keep getting healing potions, which is good. That's good. We love that here. Alright, and Lothic, what do you get? A black pearl, wacky. Alright, cool. Cool. You get a black pearl. Look at
It's
you.
nice.
That's very nice, actually. I was hoping to get more of those, but it's fine. We got one.
Also, in his head, Guy Man is completely convinced that he perfectly explained what a SWAT is.
Yeah, he did. He really did. Explained it really well. Like, I got the point across, short and simple.
Like
Yep.
that guy in my room.
Yeah.
that was just a guy.
Alright, and as all of that is happening, the tone shifts in the complete fucking opposite goddamn direction. Because now I have to play the thing. I forgot to actually get this. You hear a familiar tune. Familiar.
Oh no.
Familiar tune.
Here he comes.
Play the Japanese version.
Here he comes.
Here he comes. He's coming right
Here he
now.
comes. There he comes.
He's coming. He's coming.
He's on his way.
We gotta get this done. Oh, he's on his way. You hear him.
He's coming.
He gets closer and closer.
He's
Looming dread of sales
Here he is.
and all that other
There he is.
shit.
There he comes. There he is.
As coming through one of the doors, a familiar tune begins to play and Emil comes through. He's like, "Hi, everybody." Oh, sorry. As he puts the magnaphone up, puts it away from his mouth. Oh, and then he stops the music.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Came in, saw the book. Oh.
Well, that's alarming.
You think?
Yes, I do actually. Over here. Oh, jeez. He wouldn't say, oh, jeez. He spins his head around. Did something bad happen? Looks to everybody.
Very bad, yeah.
Oh, well, that's not good. Perhaps I could interest you in some sales, maybe. I got some good stuff on sale, stranger. Heard that somewhere. The atmosphere's kind of low. I'm sorry. I just came in, thought, oh yeah, everybody was really happy to see me, and not everyone looks so great. I don't know why. Well, I guess there's the obvious thing when he points his little hand over to that.
Arkham puts on a very forced smile. It does not look like a smile. It's like a.
I'm happy to see you, but like, man, I'm kind of like doing like a 0 on the okay scale right now. And the scale is from 1 to 10.
Out of character, what did I need to upgrade my
Yes.
the fuck is it called?
Oh yes. Before we get in upgrades, I will say, so the first things you'll be going up against is water, fire, and dark. So that's kind of your main 3. However, you need to bring something for everything essentially, but those are like your main 3 at first for the first fight essentially.
Okay.
Yes.
Means I can upgrade my light weapon.
Yes.
You said water, fire, and light or dark. Sorry.
Yes.
So wind for water, and then water for fire.
Yes.
Okay, so I just need to put the pure lotus away then, and get my
Yes.
my light blade back out.
We will assign some weapons into the thing. Actually, you know what? Yeah, fuck it. You know what? just to make your lives a little easier. Just a little easier. Emil looks toward the bag, and then turns to Akomi.
Oh, hey, Akomi, hi. I
Yes.
have a special deal for you! This day only! Sale! Bye! Now!
And you see him point to your bag.
A little blinking.
What if... He takes his mouth away from the microphone. What if I increased your storage space? And he wiggles his little hand. Would look a lot better if I had a second hand, wouldn't it?
I mean, sure, I guess we're gonna see what's going on down there.
Oh!
Oh!
He just instinctively puts he puts it away. Oh! I heard Mama actually talking about you guys are gonna go down to the, what was it called? Oh, he spins his head around. Oh yeah, the abyss! And just like the sound of that, you're like, oh.
Oh,
Wait a
fun.
minute. Hold on just a second. Wait a minute.
Yes?
Here it is. Oh, it's not horribly low.
Yeah, it's not -20. What the fuck?
Wait, so what are you checking?
How come Mama knows?
Oh.
We ain't talked to her in a while.
She's been absent.
Oh yeah, she's been
Real busy with all the all the curse gods and stuff and
We ain't even so much.
We're the
as
ones
laid
dealing
eyes
with them.
on her.
Wait, what was that?
We're the ones dealing with her. Them.
The guy man said we ain't even so much as laid eyes on her. How would she know where we're planning to go?
Okay. So here's the thing, right? So Mama and all her other workers, I guess. I don't really know the thing, but they all seem like kind of like work here. So it's kind of like a big facility of some kind. But it's like, oh man, it's so long and endless. It's crazy. Anyway, so they have all been trying to slow all the curse gods down, but I think last I heard something big's happening. And he kind of like his head kind of tilts to the side like it is in the image. Something's happening. I don't know. She might be by soon. I don't know. Because I don't know. She thinks we're kind of running out of time, and yeah, it's bad. And don't worry, you guys are doing a real great job. Oh, she really appreciates your efforts. Only one more to go, and then you guys can beat up the bad guys. Yeah. And he tries to do a thumbs up with his little hand, but it can't do that. Well, actually, no, it can. He does a little thumbs up.
Guy man is satisfied.
Beautiful.
His question was not answered, but he's too dumb to notice.
Beautiful.
How are they slowing down the curse gods if we're the ones that are fighting them?
She didn't give me any specifics, but I assume they're
Or
like
she didn't.
fighting them, or maybe any like magic stuff they're trying to do. They're trying to slow that down. I think they're trying to do some kind of magic-y magic stuff.
Right.
Speaking of
Fiend.
of people who ain't here,
Eh.
is Ashlyn still asleep?
Probably.
No. She's
Huh?
gone.
What do you mean?
Points to Solomon. That one's God took her.
Looks at everyone probably just like looks at Solomon like, what?
Also took Papa too.
Oh.
Oh shit, that's what happened.
Ah!
Mm-hmm.
He's like, oh,
Fuck.
yeah. Oh, gee. I wonder. Oh, no. That's probably not okay. You probably shouldn't have done that.
I didn't have a say in the matter.
Oh.
In all honesty, I thought it was just going to be the big guy over there.
Oh.
I thought he was just going to get like a slap on the wrist. But,
Oh, he must have been really
Shit.
mad.
yeah.
He kind of like his chipper too and starting to die down a little more because he's like, oh, that's well, for some reason I almost feel like I know how he feels, though I can't remember why. I don't think any friends of mine died. But, well, anyway, take your mind off things. Do you guys want to buy anything and do some wondrous merchandise selling? I mean, it's not merchandise. I mean, it's not me branded. Although maybe it should be. Then you guys would be really excited to buy it. Oh, also, I was thinking of something actually. I was thinking about getting a little helper with me because, oh man, it really sucks when it's just me driving around everywhere trying to find all these stuff for you guys.
You're pretty efficient at it.
Well, yeah, I know, but it's just me. I gotta expand. You know, capitalism.
I don't think this is the place for capitalism.
Hey, you guys are here. You never know. What if there's other you guys around here? I could sell them too. I could get better stuff for you guys. Oh, it'd be great. Although, I guess because, well, the bad guys are getting worse and worse. I don't know. Maybe I won't have enough time to expand, but oh gosh, I'd like to really much. That was a sentence.
Yep. Yep.
I just brain died.
Yeah, but if you're selling to everybody in here, then who would you make your assistant?
Oh, see, that's where this part comes in. I could make one technically.
Can't make people unless you do it the old-fashioned way.
Well, no, I could make a little automaton. I don't know how big he'd be, but like, hopefully as big as me, he can carry a lot of stuff.
A was a what?
Like a little automaton, you know? Kind of like me. And he spins his head around.
A what a what?
Yep.
Comey, do you know what an automaton is?
Maybe if anyone wants to make an intelligence check.
Mm-hmm.
See if you could connect the dots to what that means.
While this intelligence check is going on,
I was gonna roll history.
whatever.
Yeah, history.
You can roll history.
Solomon's just gonna kind of walk back to Ashton's cabin, and he's gonna open the door and look around for the flask.
You see it right here on the ground. It's open and it's been spilling on the floor. This entire floor is fucking covered in booze.
Oh god,
Because it's endless.
Strong scent.
Yeah,
oh
it's
my
like, oh,
God.
fuck.
I open the doors.
What the fuck?
Don't light them hats. It is pure alcohol vapor in there.
Mm-hmm.
He's just gonna grab the flask, close it.
Just like saw Solomon. Huh, wouldn't it be funny? Like shoots out like a firebolt. and just like slides across the floor in ash. That was wacky.
Wild. So he's gonna bring back the flask and he's gonna walk up to Archon. It's like, listen, big guy. I know I'm not your favorite person right now.
Just kind of
relationship minus 50.
Just kind of looks at Solomon and minus 50.
You have to believe me, I had no control over whatever he did.
I understand that. I tried to fight him and it didn't work.
Oh god, you probably shouldn't have done that, but
You can see like his entire, because you're close to him now, you can see his entire body. His hands are like cracked.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I can
Do you?
specialize. I can see all the
Oh yeah,
all the
you
bullshit
see,
going on.
he's fucked. I mean, like
Yeah,
Akomi's
yeah.
like Omega fucked, but Archon's getting there. He's also getting there, but like in a different way.
Akomi
involved. You're fucked. Okay.
Akomi is fucked for a different reason. Archon is physically fucked. Physically and spiritually fucked.
Yes, mainly spiritually.
Mainly spiritually, but you know, it's affecting physical form. Right?
Yup.
So I know I can't really do a whole lot at the moment to like help you with your situation or bring her back. But I feel like if anyone was going to get a hold of this flask, it was going to be you. And he'll hand Archon the flask.
Do you take it? Archon?
He takes it.
Alright, I'll shove that in your inventory real quick.
I don't blame you for not being able to stop him. But
I kind of wasn't in control of myself. I was present, because, you know, that's kind of part of the deal we have going on. But I had no clue what was going on inside.
That's the old one. Hold on.
whatever power he yells to you, if I make it out of here, after we stop whatever this is. He might not exist anymore if I have anything to say about it.
This is a threat.
And this isn't directed at Solomon, it's directed at the thing behind his eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Again.
While I understand where you're coming from, you know I'm going to have to stop you.
Oh, I know.
I don't want to. I would like to consider you a friend, if anything, after all is said and done. But if you go after him, you'll have to go through me.
Just an actual smile comes up on his face, like not a forced one. Then we'll have to wait for that day to come then.
Until then,
For now, just looks towards the door.
he holds out his hand as like as a handshake.
And Archon shakes his hand back.
All right. Glad we could clear that up.
Feeling his hand is very weird.
Yeah,
it's like there, but it feels like it's slipping out of your hand at the exact same time as it's there.
Yeah.
You know, I've seen a lot of relationships in my time.
Mm-hmm.
If there's anything I know for a fact, later on, those two over there hate fucking for sure.
Wait, who's he pointing to?
Pointing to Archon and Solomon.
Diamond, that's not how that works.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Above board, if it happens, it happens. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my god!
Unfortunately for you, Archon leans towards women. Unfortunately for you.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, that's
A
the
damn
problem there.
shame.
I hear the word lean. It's not impossible.
The goodie is great until it gets wet.
Oh my god.
Diamond, I think you need to shut off for a bit. Let the lizard take over.
Listen, take off.
Yeah, okay.
Please, no.
Diamond, turn off.
Fuck! I wasn't ready for that.
I feel
Oh
like
my God.
when Guy Man does that, like his eyes get like super wide, and he's just like, like looking from side to side, just like tongue out.
The human facial features just kind of like untense. And his head right now just looks like full lizard instead of the usual half lizard.
Looking for bugs to eat.
What are bugs?
Bugs.
Bugs.
Okay, yeah.
It's bugged.
The bugs.
That moment aside, checks were being made.
Yes.
Back to the automaton thing. Okay.
I'm trying to
Wait,
find
wait.
the picture
What was the
of
check
hand.
for again?
It was for the automatons.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Call me. You know, automaton. That probably means like a golem or like a construct or like something like that.
I was gonna relate it to Warforged, and that she would know there might have been a project to make more advanced ones.
Yes.
To say,
Yes.
I think she would incorporate it. Well, I remember reading up on Warforged, and they seem to be trying to enhance them.
Oh. That's pretty neat.
That's as far as my memory goes about them, though.
Cool. Oh man, I wonder if I'll get to see some of that stuff after all this is over. That'd be really cool. Yeah.
And I looked into on chat.
Ah!
How do I put Pure Lotus back in the chest again? I can't
Oh yeah,
remember.
it's a little fucking. You just gotta tell me, and I'll just.
Okay, so
shove it.
he's gonna like he would have just swapped them real quick and came back, but Pure Lotus, and he's gonna take out the light weapon. I can't remember its name right now.
Fortune's Tusk. It is fully
Or
upgraded.
Fortune's Tusk. Yeah.
So what did we need again? We needed water, wind, and light.
Yeah, water, wind, and light for the first fight, but you will need everything.
They will just need everything with us.
And we're able to carry everything now, right? We just only have 3 equipped.
For only
Sort of
only
thing.
1,000 gems, I can upgrade your space to double, aka
This
12.
sucks.
I'll just shove those in your inventory. Smile.
We got the Stardew Valley backpack.
Yes.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's get that. Yeah.
Yeah. So like, I think that's how I might do this. Just bring like a water, wind, and thing of your choice, then just say like what's in the inventory, basically, or just
Okay.
basically whatever's like not equipped on right now. That's just what you don't have.
Okay.
essentially.
God, I forgot how stupid Fortune's Tusk is. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's good. And helps your radiant damage. Haha.
Yup.
Yeah, I'll probably just keep Pure Lotus in your inventory there, so it's there.
Yep. Like it's there for the sake of it being there, not that he has it on him. Oh wait, no. Yeah, because you said wait.
Yeah, so
The
basically,
inventory
well,
of-
Colmy's gonna put all the shit in her bag, and if you want to take something out, you ask Colmy and be like, thanks.
Awesome.
But yeah, it's just gonna be in your inventory just for ease of like access, just to swap between things, and you just have to unequip and re-equip things.
E.
Simple, easy.
Yes.
I've got weapons in my. I'm keeping perfect justice on me, of
Yeah.
course.
And also,
It's not going to be equipped, but I still have it on me.
yeah, also along the way, I will tell you in the Abyss, you'll be able to call a meal. He'll be like, hey, can we buy some stuff? And he'll be like, all right. And then he comes back on over, and then you can buy stuff, and, Archon can fucking do upgrades on your weapons along the way. So,
Solomon after the handshake killed me, dude. Just crunch.
broken fingies, you guys.
But we need to have all our weapons up to the final fight in our inventory right now.
No.
Aw.
So basically, you're gonna go through Abyss, then you're gonna come back in the hub one last time, and then you do final fight. So it's just mainly like right now, it's just get your main weapons ready, essentially. And like you will be getting poly crystals along the way too. You will be getting drops of those. I'll probably even make some black pearls drop, just because I'm nice. On top of the money, so you'll be getting a lot of fucking money. Don't worry. But
In
yeah.
comparison to what we had before,
Mm-hmm.
it's just swap our. We really just want to swap our fire for light, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
So I have a few questions actually.
What is your question, dear Lafik?
That leader's white key in the water chest, that is a pistol, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
And that takes polycrystals, correct?
Duh.
Yes.
How many polycrystals do we have?
You
Yes.
have enough to upgrade one all the way, and you have, what is it, 4 cubes? No, you have 4 cubes to make it go up past that. So there's
Okay.
that.
So then my question to the party is, does anybody mind if I take that leader's white key and upgrade it at least once?
Yeah, that's a crit one. That one's real good. Yeah, it's got, yeah.
I'd
you-
love to upgrade
you-
it all the way, but I
Upgrade it
don't want to take
twice.
all of the polycrystals that early.
Upgrade it twice.
Yes, because so if Lothic
I'm gonna use Leader's White
upgrades,
Key in the game.
yeah, so if Lothic upgrades Leader's White Key, he gets Fatal. When you crit, you add 2 extra hit die on top of your crit damage. And then for the ability, if he unlocks it the second time, he gets attack and deal 60-10 plus 3 times 5 plus your proficiency times 5 and times 2 cold damage. Or no, I think it's. I might have fucked it up. But anyway, in addition, when you crit, add extra 3 hit die on top of your crits for 3 rounds. So basically, that gun
Yeah.
is the crit machine. Or the.
I mean, if everybody's cool with me upgrading it twice, I gladly will.
Mhm.
Fuck it, content. Go for it.
Alright, so let's get that out of the way.
And if we have a consensus, let's go ahead and upgrade that. Now that's my inventory, please.
Yes, you got. Because you don't need the C-bone gun anymore.
No.
That's cringe now. I'll just throw it in the box. That's a 3-star. That was so like. I don't know, since like beginning of the campaign, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not using those anymore.
Those are dumb. Why would you ever use that?
What was it? Do we need a dark or a light weapon? I forget.
You need a light.
Okay, yep. Don't need to change that. I just unequip this MF thing
Mm-hmm.
and equip this MF thing.
All right.
With that
I am
MF
good to go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll be doing. Actually, I'll take out my DM notes and I'll just write notes. Okay, this is what I gotta do. Next time I stream, me doing the work stuff.
I'm gonna slide into your DM notes.
Damn. That's a 4-up save. Come on.
I would like to upgrade this once.
Oh. I almost forgot something. So, another thing I was doing is, instead of you guys getting specific weapons at this point, I chose to do something a little bit better that'll help with things and give you Mama's Choice tickets, which these are essentially, you can use them to get a weapon of your choice or a Black Pearl. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You have 8 of those now.
Jeez.
Technically,
Wow.
you get 8 Black Pearls because like I'm just like converting them to like a drop of like a pearl essentially, or just a weapon, whatever weapon you want. I don't know. It could be wacky.
Did you roll polycrystals for Sorry and Priya?
Yes, I did. Those are added.
Okay.
You got 1, unfortunately.
Right.
Yeah.
I want to put 1 into Ruler's Black.
no,
Key 'cause I'm
no.
gonna keep it on her.
Or no, you got 2 because I rolled 2d2 is the thing.
Ah,
Sucks to suck, but you know how.
sheesh, goddamn.
Don't worry, you're gonna
I'd
get a
like
lot
to
of money.
I'd like to spend like what is it, 6K dark coins?
Would you? I'm gonna suplex your ass in a second. Hold on. Leaders. Key. Yeah, let's do weapon work. Weapon work for stream. Here's light key. Okay, there's that. Let's work on that. Okay, cool.
I would like to put 1 into black key,
On the black.
which would take a cube.
A cube,
as well.
you say? Is everyone okay with using a cube on the black key?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, I want that haste.
The haste is good.
Yeah.
Let me use 2 for Lothic, and then... Boop. Boop. Alright, there's 2 left, so... do
my other weapons need to be upgraded? Blitz for that one.
Guy Man has an upgrading one.
I think all 3 of these are upgraded to max. Yeah, they are. Okay, I'm good. I'm good on upgrades. I don't need shit.
Yeah, and
I
plus,
would
when you need them, you can just upgrade along the way. In fact,
Yeah.
I'll probably even let Emil bring anything you actually have from like your box and stuff, so you can keep track of that. Just for ease of things, you know.
Guy Man kind of wants one of these.
Oh my god, it's been since the beginning of the campaign. He's gonna upgrade it again.
It's finally gonna be time. I want that second ability.
Alright. Is anyone okay with Gaiman using the second to last polycrystal? Or actually,
I'm
wait.
good.
Oh, actually, no, wait.
Both if he wants to hit buff.
Yeah,
Or staff. Is staff ability perk ability?
yeah, staff is ability, perk, ability. Actually, hold on, let me look at my shop.
And you'd have
notes.
to use 2 and a cube.
Oh, is it?
You can buy more. They're expensive, but you can. And I mean, hey, you will also be guaranteed at least getting 3 polycrystals per fight. At least, if you roll minimum.
Mhm.
Yeah. So you can't just be like, we'll just upgrade it later, or upgrade it now, because if Gaiman upgrades that staff, that's some healing. That's a lot of healing on that staff. Yeah, if he upgrades that enough. Which is really good.
Oh, where's the external cage site where I can put my credit card information in because I need to buy some rolls?
Oh yes, of course. Let me link you to the fucking website. You probably just want the weapons. Okay.
And
I mean, if we can buy shit, I'll eat money at you.
God damn it!
It was a joke. Store. The
was a
paid
joke.
store.
It was a joke.
Zaris wasn't.
I'll pay to win.
You
I'll
do
pay to
your
win.
D&D players start buying fucking rolls in your D&D. I want to buy a legendary weapon. $40.
You know,
$5 for a nat 20 on this history check.
you know.
EA this shit.
I hope you guys have fun with the boss fights in the Abyss. Smile.
What, do they have paid shop?
No. No.
That sounded like a pretty unsure no, I'm not gonna lie.
You'll find out.
Okay, buddy.
They definitely have access to the paid shop.
I can't wait until we're spending our actual gold, our actual gems to fight the boss.
I mean, might have some more upgrades later. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. So right. I guess I gotta go fucking. Call me first because call me doing the thing.
It's just haste.
Just the haste.
It's just the haste. We'll get there eventually with it.
Yeah. Okay. So that's at 3 now, and we used a cube. Here's one of those polycrystals. Boom, boom, bam. All right, got that one. All right.
Also, since we have like so many black pearls, yeah.
Yeah. So you technically have 8, or any other weapon you want.
Yeah. 4 into zeros. 4 black pearls into zeros.
You could if you want.
If everybody is okay with it, because then you might have to rework the weapon because that description of encounter mode.
Yes, gonna do the thing.
How do I take in the power that I already have?
Yeah, we discussed something like a while ago.
Yeah, it's fucky.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked. So, Guyman's gonna get the next.
I'm a piece.
I'm gonna take a yes. Alright. And then we got the BSE, type MW. The MW. I got that one to work on, so that'll have 1 on there. Okay. All right, and that's the last polycrystal. So a lot of polycrystals now. So there's that. All right. That's Guy Man. Anyone else want to do anything?
Can't really do anything else.
And plus, if there's anything you think of, like, oh yeah, you probably should have done that, like, I'll let you go back. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. I don't know, Solomon, you need anything? You need anything at the store? I don't know what you need. Do you need anything? I don't know, he's not here. Yeah, I guess, I don't know, fuck it, AFK. I guess also, for anyone that's still here, actually, I can get to this. So, as y'all are working on shit, the doors to Archon's room opens, and you see some figures come out of the fuck off door looking thing. As you see, this person, and Marie, and Guy Man, did you leave your door open?
Yeah.
All right, cool. You see him hopping out, like, whoop, whoop, whoop. Would have been really nice to get untied. All right, so because of Ashlyn no longer being here, we got to fill that slot, and so y'all have 4 NPCs to choose from. Yes. And so you will actually get 2 with you because, and I'll explain why, because he's gonna talk and stuff. But really, you can pick between one of these 3. So Priet over here is a monk, of course. Punch. Marie is a bard. Mainly does support stuff, essentially. And she, over here, Saryu, is a sorceress. And also, wacky thing with these characters is that I'm going to change this, and they can use pretty much any weapon, but they need to have a weapon in their main hand that is associated with them. And then, if they have a weapon associated with them, their costume change, and they get the abilities. And also, they do not need to upgrade the weapons. They will just get the abilities outright. Because, yes. Why not? Fuck it. And certain people over here would know what weapons resonate with each person. So, yeah.
Some of us have memorized the wiki.
I mean, not the entire wiki, but, knows some of the costumes at least. But yeah, of course, depending on what tier of fucking weapon it is, depends on how powerful the costume is. Like, say, if you give Sayu here her Dark Memory Staff, she will get the healing bullshit and her ultimate ability and stuff, and her shit is on recharges and stuff. That's gonna work with all of them. They got recharge abilities, and along with all the other the regular stuff as well. So that's fun. But yeah, they all kind of start to walk up. You see this one's kind of staying away from this. And they, actually, Marie actually speaks up. She says, are you all heading off soon? Does anyone respond?
Fucking muted.
Oh yeah,
Should.
lizard brain.
We're just finishing up here.
Oh, so I was thinking if you needed help or anything, I'm sure 1 or 2 of us even could spare the time to help you out with whatever you're doing. Might get things done a little faster, though, knowing kind of what happened there. It might be wise for some of us to stay back, though. Also, looks at Guy Man, kind of like shakes her head, looks away. Also, might be better if some of us stay back in case this, squints her eyes, Mama comes back? A little bit of a ridiculous name, but if that's the person who leads here, then alright.
Yeah, but if
we hear it now.
if you hear or see that thing, whatever the fuck it is now, just run. Don't feed it.
I wasn't planning on it. Oh, and he hop walks forward. He hops back.
Guy Man runs up and bites the rope.
And just like the hands, of course, then probably like goes down on all fours and just
Yes.
Cool.
Oh. Then Guy Man stands up, arms in the air.
He kind of just like looks at his hands. But he closes his eyes, breathes in. Okay. Kind of tries to ignore Guy Man, is grateful, but like kind of tries and looks away and just kind of like shakes off what just fucking happened there. I have perhaps a favor to ask, I guess. I want to come with all of you. Or I need to look for my young charge, as it were. I'm
What did you
worried
say
for him.
his name was?
Lars. Young boy, right hair, little hot-headed. He's a good kid, though. God damn it. I mean, cuffs up, he just kind of like leans back a little bit.
Guy Man puts a hand on his shoulder.
Blinks.
The lizard face that is like all of a sudden gets a bit of its human features back.
Uh-huh.
You're light.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. I'm cool with it.
Okay, good. You're acting a little more normal now. All right. Good.
I let my little buddy take over for a bit.
Uh-huh. All right. Okay. Yep.
Turn it off again.
Anyway, again, I'm very good with the pistol. I'm also a commander of a platoon, so very good at giving out orders and, helping out that way. He's also a ranger, smile. Because that's the only equivalent I got. If this was Pathfinder, you'd just be a gunslinger. So,
Yep.
I'll make sure to keep all of you alive. And also one ability I might just give him because it's fun. I might give him like suppressive fire. Like an XCOM. Where he gives something disadvantage when he's shooting at it.
Oh.
Doesn't do any damage, but Overwatch, fuck you.
So setting up Griff, because I'm not gonna do like this guy.
Also, Lothic, your handgun of aid, he can use that and get into his 5-star costume essentially.
The other options is putting him into his bloody costume.
Oh yeah, he has a tank stance that's fucking stupid.
Yep. That's what I was looking at.
So what weapon for that tank stance?
Yeah, he's got a tank stance.
We'd have to buy the gun to give him this tank
But you
stance.
have 8 tickets for that. You have 8 tickets.
I was about to say, we have the tickets, so...
Let's get rolling.
Also, I just want to show you what costume he'd be in if that is what you're gonna do. Because it's a banger of a costume.
See, I like being a tank as Archon, but I feel like we're going from like the normal normal fight to the EX, and we're probably gonna need another tank.
Thanks.
Yep.
Also, that's
So-
that's what he's gonna look like.
Oh, we need to get that
I'll read
gun.
his in-game skill. He enters a provoked state for 3 turns.
Mm-hmm.
We need to get that gun.
He can immediately use it at any point. And he reduces the damage he takes by 90%.
Yeah. Also, I think this is like another way I'm gonna do it. Is like their main weapon doesn't have to be upgraded, but like if they need to like switch another weapon, those need to be upgraded. I think that's how I'm gonna do that to balance that. It's like, what if you just give them all their guns and it's just like, yeah, they're all upgraded, boom, 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 bam. You know.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So it has to be their gun. Although maybe like if you give them all guns that are theirs, then it's fine, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if he gets the handgun aid, he'll become a multi-attack fucking destroying machine.
Mm-hmm.
Bang, bang, bang! Pull my devil trigger.
And if we give him his Christmas gun, he also just nukes.
We're not doing the Christmas episode yet. That's at the end. Smile.
So I guess the question is, do I need to look for a different wind gun on the wiki here, or are we getting a tank stance gun?
I think we just give him the tank stance gun, pay for it, and then go with that.
Yeah. And I mean, if
There aren't any other
anything,
wind guns in there, so.
and I mean, if anything, I would even just give him like 2-star guns for free. And he has a gun he'll just get at base anyway, which is his fire pistol, which I think actually dropped once before. Pretty sure. Oh, it's sold anyway, but you know, yeah. But he would always get his 2-star gun, and everyone else will get like their base 2-star weapons, essentially.
Nodders.
Yes.
So I think we get him his tank stance gun.
Mm-hmm. So I'll write down NPCs. Griff. Money captain. Yeah. So like another thing I have to do is I have to go and like make a fucking character sheet on D&D and Beyond, because they're all gonna be like at a set level. I'm probably just gonna go with like 11, so you guys can be like 1 level stronger than them, essentially by the end. But yeah, they'll all be like a level 11 essentially.
My brain's telling me Priya.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Because I've gone from absolutely despising Priya to being like Priya.
It's the fucking bed sheet.
Fucking bitch shit.
What would you like to do for the Brie?
We don't need dark. This Priya goes dark, light. Light costume's not that great though. Wind.
It would provide a heal
and-
for the party. Because again,
It
I
would.
have to still convert it, essentially, over. Like, of course, it wouldn't be like a
Yeah.
lot, but it's still healing. And do damage.
The other Priya's a fucking tank too.
Tank stance it up. Use the NPCs as the meat shields. It'd work.
So yeah, there's a healer, a tank, a nuke, and I think combo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Griff here, which is his name. Who's oh yeah, by the way, my name's Griff. Handshake, fucking guy, man, awkwardly. And yeah, he'll get like some. He'll actually get some more special custom stuff with him, because he'll get like some command stuff he can do as like a reactionary stuff. I'm thinking, but we'll see. He might be a little wacky one. And also, he will be with you until he finds the person he's looking for. After that, he'll be like, "Oh, okay, I'm cool now." Yeah, I found that essentially. Yes.
Healer or DPS?
I like Punch Cat.
Punch Cat.
I'm looking at Punch Cat right now.
Mm-hmm.
Punch Cat has one of the best costumes in the game. It's just dark.
Yes.
So we have 2 options, correct?
I'm not looking at Marie. I'm only looking at Sarg and Priya.
Yes, and also, yeah, she's a sorcerer. That's what she is. And she'll
I
try and
feel
have some
like-
support stuff along with damage spells and such.
I feel like it's probably a given that we're taking it.
And they would take adversary. Probably just EX then, Reborn.
And then I personally want Griff. That's just because I'm a Griff simp. But
Well,
you know,
No,
He's-
Griff asked to come, he's coming.
Yeah, he's coming with you
Okay.
regardless because he wants to find Lars. That's his main goal right now.
got it.
No soldier left behind, essentially.
All right, cool.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm good.
If
Griffin
we
Priet.
just go Dark Memory Priet. Because the healer Priet's not great.
Mhm.
Even if you convert that, it's still not gonna be great.
Mm-hmm.
It's 25% HP.
Yeah, I will like convert that to like dice or something. So
Yeah.
it'll still be like a lot because I won't be like literally 25% of your HP because when you do that
It's
with
close, you get it.
with very low numbers, it's not a lot.
Nope.
Which is what I found out when I convert a lot of this shit. So I just have to kind of like do something. It's like close. Like, you know, I'll just like take
Yeah.
I'll just take like some dice and be like, that could heal. Like
4d6, 5d6.
yeah, probably like something like that. Like it'll be like a good heal, but that won't be like the best heal ever. Because like Guyman
And that's
staff,
the skill.
his light staff over here, like that'll be like, oh.
Because that's the skill. I'm looking at Dark Memory, and it just did damage.
Yeah.
Plus, it gets to use Void Gleam Fist. What's this one's fist doing?
yeah,
what
yeah.
we-
Like if Guyman got like the healing on that, that's like all heal allies within a 20-foot radius. It's just 70 HP, and allies also gain an extra hit die on attacks for 2 turns.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah, I think we can just safely go with Dark Memory.
mm-hmm. Dark memory.
So Dark Memory Priet, which is already ready.
I think put those fists to good use. There we go. All right. So those are the 2 you're taking at least for the first fight.
Yeah, I think that works.
Yeah, I might even make it like you can take like because he'll be with you the whole time. But in the second NPC might have to get swapped out because like they're tired. That might be the thing. Yeah. Which I mean,
We might
If-
eventually
if-
take all of them just
Yeah.
in picking who we take first.
yes. Yeah, just so everyone's get some time to shine, you know. But yeah, and you also if you do succeed, you'll get more. So then you can choose between other ones too. So that's kind of wacky. Of course, they need also time to wake up, so that's also a thing. I don't know. I'm still like
good.
I'm still like on the fence about stuff. So just 3
Bloody
weapons.
Griffin EX Priet.
Reborn Priet. Yeah, the one that does like a fuck ton of attacks.
Yeah.
And if a Comey sings Ashland's song, oh dear. Oh no. Dun, 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 dun. Beautiful.
I'll need Snowman Priet one day.
One day.
I'll need a summon god.
Yeah, basically at that point, that's just fuck.
Here's Snowman Priet.
Beautiful. Alright, so these 2 staying back. Yeah, look at that. Look at that.
It's a god.
Oh my god.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful.
Yeah, it's
thing.
god.
I'm upset I didn't get it, but you know.
I don't get
You told me I didn't listen. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah. Everyone's pretty much good. We can. We just go into Abyss, and don't worry if there's anything you missed. We can just go on back to it next week. Just do it then. All right. So basically, you cash in one of your Mama's Summon, Mama's Choice tickets, which is down to like 7. There was an icon for I wanted to get, and I wanted to make them the thing, but I couldn't fucking find them. So, might just use the 4 stars tickets to represent them.
Yeah.
So now they're down to 7. So you're down to 7. You're down to 7. There. That's all right. Okay. Yeah. So whenever everyone's ready, you just go on over here and I'll just load up the next map. Yeah, so basically, you hand like Griff the gun essentially, and then like this like magical like energy like fucking magical girl transformation happens, but not really quite that flashy. And then he appears in that fucking costume, and then actually wait, I can actually just do this. What did I? Oh no, I didn't. Yeah, Priya just becomes this.
Oh.
Essentially. Boop. There you go. Punch. Beautiful.
It has become fluffier.
Yes.
I want a plushie of this little shit. Oh my god.
I paid for it.
They're so cute.
They only have the mamas and the carriers for plushies.
Aww.
I know. Where's the Priya?
If there's an Etsy page for it somewhere, maybe.
I looked. There's not.
Aww. Depression.
I've already looked. I would have bought it.
Fair.
Yeah,
It's a meme at this point for Priya.
The whole head is just a pillow.
It just. When we first did the story, like Priya in game, like I don't really like it. I'll be honest. And then the game kept giving me Priyats and summons. I'm like, God damn!
The game's like, oh, you don't like it? Oh, well, you're gonna like it now. Here, you take all this. There you go.
I'm sorry.
Oh. Yeah, man.
I'm just gonna get Solomon's coming. Whoop.
I can literally hear Robo's "I could never be mad at you" voice just absolutely coming out at Priya.
Legit. I couldn't be mad at Priya.
Yeah, I just
Kill
killed
like 30 people, it's fine.
No, 100.
I killed 100 people, it's fine.
Killed 100 people, yeah, but it was fucking adorable when it did it.
I know, right? It's so fluffy.
I don't care who it's killing. If it's cute, I'm on its side.
I'm making a puppet in Pathfinder. I'm gonna make Priya.
God. I mean,
It worked.
it's more like a beast, but you know.
The puppet for it's the plushie version.
I'm gonna guess. Okay, I need. Oh, what was the fucking song? Oh, no, did I have that in a different? No, I wanted. Okay, no, I know I at least bookmarked the song I was gonna use. No, it's that one. Yeah, I'll do this for the first little intro bit here, and then I'll play the actual song. Because we're getting a little bit corrupted.
Co-opted.
I didn't mean to do it in there, but that's fine. Alright. So all of you begin your descend down into the bloody steps, which thankfully, because Akomi did the freeze thing, the blood kind of is just hardened and just, you know, not dripping everywhere and clinging to you. So that's good. But you descend down and get their tokens. But I'll just. You find yourselves in pitch black. I mean, not pitch black because it's a little light. Darkness as you follow the blood trail, and you find yourselves back in the area where Solomon's final statue was. However, you see it's a little different now, as the floors were previously like checkered, like black and white, but now they're just pure black now. And you see the room kind of go on. You kind of see the familiar platform, although it's a little different now. Like you can see like some pieces are starting to like rearrange and everything. It's like this room is like reforming into something else, essentially, like very slowly. Very, very slowly. Yeah, that's what you see as you come down, if you're all loaded in. Yeah, you can do.
Anybody ready?
Nope. Mm-mm.
Archon just starts walking, as ready as we'll ever be, right? He just keeps going.
And
I
fucking Priya comes down, just fucking like got like her hands like very close to her chest, like looking around, is like, and Griff's like walking right beside her, like got like handgun out, like fucking like looking everywhere.
He's like, get behind every little cover he can find.
now hold on,
Joshua.
goddamn.
All right.
Hold on a second.
What?
You can't tell me y'all are willing to just go into that.
Yeah.
What else am I gonna do? Just looks at Gaiman with this like dead inside stare.
Mhm.
Maybe find a side path that isn't certain death.
This looks to be the only path. As he's kind of like looking around, he lowers his gun.
That we mine out a wall. I don't want to go down in that. It's fucking spooky.
I think
Solomon's
I want
gonna
to follow her either.
look around with his specialized to see if there's a side path.
There's not. There's a lot of. And if you look over here,
You know, yeah, he's looking all around.
yeah. So there's like
You included.
nothing here. Is just nothing. But like over here, you sense almost like teleportation magic here, but it's kind of a fucked up teleportation magic. Like you try and like look at it, but even to you, like you just look at this and it's very fuzzy, and your eyes get kind of staticky just looking at it. With your special eyes, anyway.
Oh, that's...
Yes.
Your coverage does not cover in this dimension.
Nope. For real.
Yeah.
Archon just looks back at everybody. Gaiman, come on. He just starts moving. Then heads into it. Zoop.
All right, come on, people. Single file line. You too. Bed sheet. And squints. Just, and he goes on down after fucking and like.
Oh, it's really scary though. But...
If I die, I'm haunting Archon.
It's fine, just add it on to the other soul
You
song.
do that.
All right, Archon. So you
You're the only one.
So you tank stance up and go and go down first. So basically, you're starting to go down the steps, and you see more steps. When you hit to the edge of this, but then as your foot hits the next step down, you feel just like this like uneasy feeling as soon as you touch it.
While he does feel uneasy on the inside, the outside. I mean, he feels uneasy on the inside. He just feels like
He's kind of, you know,
what else is gonna fucking happen to me?
going through it, you know.
Fuck it, let's go. And he's just gonna keep pressing forward.
All right, and then everyone else sees as the guys are going downstairs. Archon just kind of like. So you kind of see him like go down, his body, kind of like shift away in a really like glitchy way, like slowly, and like when it gets to about like his chest, he just like he glitches real bad, like a fucking I don't know, like a character in a game that like glitches out, but like did like a digital type thing, and then he just snaps out. And Archon, as you do that, you just see like you just blink essentially, and then you're in the next area essentially.
Okay.
And then Griff like stops for a second. He breathes in. You're coming home. And then he just like full like strides in, just no fear. He goes in. So Law's like, what about you?
No hesitation. I just go down.
All right, cool. All right, Solomon, how are you going down?
He's gonna glance back to a common guy man and he's gonna like, well, he's just gonna give like a two-handed, a two-fingered salute. It's like, well, off we go, and he's just gonna fucking jump in.
audible blink. Like you're not even going down the steps.
No, he's jumping.
All right.
He's going down the steps, of course, but like jumping.
Oh no! He's jumping into the part where the fucking where you can see the stairs, essentially.
Like me last night.
Okay, I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need you to roll an athletics check because I gotta see if you fuck it up. And cause if you jump downstairs, you know, especially like how far? Yeah.
Nando has.
Yeah.
Not intentionally,
night.
but I sure ate shit going down the stairs there.
Yeah. So you're gonna do what Nando might have done here in a second. So roll me a fucking athletics, please.
Well, Nando was just tripping the top step and slid all the way down.
Yeah, but he's also jumping like a mad lad.
Yeah.
Because he
Also,
is.
not gonna lie, I thought we were jumping into like a hole.
No. It's like stairs, but then like as you go down, you see like the stairs like on the other side of this bullshit. So if you want to change that, that's fine.
Yeah, I thought we were jumping into a hole.
No, it's not a hole.
Okay.
It's kind of it's kind of like a fucking like gate essentially. You're kind of like going through the threshold.
Yeah. So change that. He's not going to jump.
Mm-hmm.
He's still going to give the 2-finger salute to the people behind him, and he's just going to walk forward. Go.
Beautiful. All right, Akomi, how are you going down? See Solomon just like no fear, like let's go.
So as she's going down, she's gonna pull out her weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Just in one hand.
Yes.
This time I'll make it right. And she'll walk down.
All right.
Also, I like how Komi is still unconscious and prone.
I changed that.
She's not for me.
Which is
Weird.
also not for me.
Oh shit!
Goodbye.
It still looks like she's unconscious and prone.
She falls down the stairs. No. No. All right, so Guy Man, how are you going down these stairs?
Fucking. He doesn't want to, so he's just barely stepping.
Mm-hmm. Like this big ass bed sheets following like right behind you, very timidly.
The only reason he's continuing to walk is because of the big bed sheet falling behind him.
and you hear behind you like she's very nervous.
Kevin, roll
Same
perception.
vibe. Honestly.
Perception?
Yeah, roll perception.
Hold on a
Priya
second.
could too. She wanted to. Let's go behind her.
I'll roll a disadvantage.
Oh.
Perception to wisdom.
Yes. Doesn't see shit. Nice.
Alright, Priya don't see shit, but
Yeah.
Guy Man, Akomi's hand is shaking slightly.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Guy Man straightens up. Walks down. Puts a hand on her shoulder.
Oh my god.
Oh god, he's trying again.
We'll be fine. Come on.
Well,
Aren't you the one that said that didn't? Aren't you the one that didn't want to go down here?
My priorities have changed.
Yeah, that voice change you just did? You know, is that yeah? Yeah. Is that what we did?
See, I told you about the accent.
All right. Okay. Yeah. All right. So she's still shaking.
Beautiful.
Let's go beat this bitch.
Get this motherfucker. Now let's gotta place these. Get the ducks in a row, as it were. Actually, let me just
The ducklings.
duck. Actually, no, I should. Do 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 do. All right. All right. Let me change the music again. Because now I get the music for this area. I would recommend lowering the bot just a little bit because it does get loud at the very end. It's fucked music. Oh shit! Fuck! Shit! All right. Why not do this in Zone? Do this in here. So, everybody loaded in.
Mm-hmm.
No, not yet.
He's a light.
All right, nice. Just remember, it's a little loud at the end, so it's better just keep it like a little lower. All right. So all of you, step bravely. Well, most of you step bravely down the stairs. Not the bed sheet. Into a deep, deep darkness, as you see nothing but pitch blackness, and I guess the glow from this red thing over here, and also that over there, way over there. So, what do you do? Oh, also, you feel like a great unease in this place. Like, it's uncomfortable to be here. It seems mostly quiet as your footsteps go across the walkway, just a little silent. It just kind of like echoes out. And also, strangely, you also don't see any blood trail from Cairo. Also, just move, Guyman. Up. And you come to a set of stairs that are very crooked and very rumbly, and it's kind of not fun to walk on. Watch your step, I guess. And Guyman jumped off in the abyss and dies.
What the fuck Guyman doing?
Guyman is now flying forever.
And as these two begin to walk across, this starts to crumble, and then Bria goes, "Oh jeez!" And then they start running. I thought that might happen, and then they start running across until the bridgeway here just gives out, and this all just like crumbles away. And falls, it just falls and falls and falls until you can't see anymore, and you don't hear it hit anything. The point of no return.
Fuck this. I want to go back.
Guess we're not going back that way.
I mean, you could. Dimension door is funny.
All you hear from Archon is just clink, 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 clink.
You don't think if Archon doesn't get it together that he'll get infected, do you?
I think he's too stubborn for that.
Like hepatitis?
Yeah, just stop like about right here.
Sure, Guyman. Hepatitis.
Fuck, dude. God damn it, Nano.
Yeah, just like stop like right there. Should be
He's a paladin now, so I think I don't think he can get poisoned and diseased.
Oh yeah,
I'm not
also
sure how it works entirely.
Archon. You hear the usual thing. This sounds bad. The hum from because you can hear it in game right now. You can hear that. That's what it sounds like.
That. Oh God, I don't like that.
Mm-hmm. As everyone else gets
Ooh.
close, you also hear that. Friet like ducks behind Griff. Like,
I don't think I want to go in there.
Archon just pulls Fortune's tusk off his back and just looks at it.
And also you notice, there seems to be some sort of red corruption on the floor here around the statues. And you can also tell, oh yeah, these are the statues that were in the place before, but they have kind of like what's happening with Archon right now, little bits and chips, and they're kind of got a red hue to it as well. The statues themselves also look corrupted. So yeah, there's that.
Is everybody ready?
Ready's all ever.
Ready's all ever be. Hey, same.
Hey, finger gun. Hey. Anyway, professional, in character. Sorry. And as all of you begin to go up the statues, you realize something. You guys don't have a mama or a carrier right now.
Nope.
And then, Solomon, your book begins to shake. Wiggle, wiggle.
I'll let it out and unclasp it.
Let me get your book. You fucking... Is that in there? Oh, this is what it meant when I got loud. That part's very loud.
I love that like the static effect is actually fucking with the music. That is really cool.
Alright. Solomon's book comes out. Hey, it's me again. And he's whispering to you, even though he doesn't need to whisper. Okay, so I don't want to say anything because I feel like that guy's gonna hit me again, especially after what the boss man did. So I'm not gonna talk to you right now. So, boss man, right? Got the stuff from Papa. He's gone now, Zilch. It's fine. There's more of them, but you know, I don't think that really matters at this point. Anyway, I now had an interface with these now. So, God, I fucking hate that lizard. I got that accent going on now. Anyway, so I will be your beloved carrier, mama, papa, whatever you want me to be.
That was weirdly sexual from a fucking...
That was
I can be your mama. I can be your papa. Whatever.
I could be your goddamn mumsy.
Be a carrier, really.
I'll treat you like my babe. Jesus.
Oh no!
We need to stop.
Stop. That was really charged coming from a book. Okay. Alright.
A little bit of that old smut bleeding into this book.
No, God, no.
Alright, let me see if this'll work. And he with his mouth, I guess, question mark, he makes the sound of cracking knuckles. And then his page is open and he goes, and a magical energy that only Solomon can see washes over both these statues. Oh yeah, Solomon, these are fucked. Be careful. I mean, we're gonna need to be careful.
Yeah, I can kind of see them myself.
Yeah, very, very dangerous. Very dangerous. Oh yeah. Is that Cairo? Yeah. Oh yeah. Probably did this. Absolutely fucked them up. Also, only the book is talking to Solomon right now.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Anyways, so he
Should
looks
be
at
able to touch the statues now.
Place your hands on the statue when you're ready. I think
Oh yeah.
I can do this.
Also, before you go in, you look at your element compass, and it goes from water to fire to dark, and then it kind of shifts to all three eventually. That's your information.
So Archon, before he goes in, is going to switch to his Beast Blade.
Yes.
Okay.
So he has now wind.
Mm-hmm.
Someone's going to put on perfect justice. Yep. Term.
There's a Comey sense Cairo from it.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Karo did something to these, and it's probably not good just from the way these three things sound.
You know, this is the second time I've felt reluctant to touch one of these. And it's for the same reason.
Only the second? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't like touching these things. I do, because, progression.
I'll be honest.
But, like...
It felt a little weird when I touched it, so I don't know how you're gonna feel when you touch it. Probably about the same.
Well,
oh, worse.
We'll see. Alright. Hands on the
Right.
statue. Guys,
Let's go.
let's go.
Everybody put the hands on the statue, kind of like Griff kind of like looks at everybody what they're doing, like, all right. He scratches the back of his head and he does it and he goes, "Pew," and then Priet sees everyone else going in like, like puts a hand on it. "Pew."
Once everyone's hands are on the statue, Solomon with one hand on the statue is going to fucking Emmett snap with the other and going to get
that's it.
sucked in.
You motherfucker.
Listen, I love my funny man.
Oh, I know you love your funny man. Alright, so we're gonna load into this. Essentially. Oh yeah, I didn't place everybody. That's fine. That's fine. 1 second, I'm just gonna copy pasta.
Hell yeah. I love some pasta.
Yeah, a little bit off there. Hold on. Just line everybody up here. There we go. There we go. Scooch you over a little bit. There you go. All right. So you all appear in a desert of some kind, with what appears to be some trees everywhere. And of course, the elephant in the room, the main building here, looks to be some sort of church. And you can see stained glass windows on the sides, I guess. Just for the sake of it. And you see, like, on the ground, there's, like, little pieces of, like, sand that have, like, a red and black color scheme to it, like, kind of just, like, floating up, and, like, bits of this building kind of, like, breaks off into chunks and, like, kind of, like, floats there. Kind of like Icon's horns right now. Kind of like that, but it's, like, everything. There's a lot of fucking corruption going on here. This is fucked up.
Just like usual, guys.
And also, you don't see any enemies of any kind.
Oh, this is the thing you were working. It
Yes.
finally loaded for me.
Wacky, yeah! I actually worked on this map a little time ago. I just edited it for the corruptedness, as it were.
It'll just be the same.
Looks like we need to go in here. Archon, with the beast blade, just pushes the door open with the sword.
Alright, so, as soon... Okay, you don't get to move that far. Also, if everyone moved up, you gotta move up, essentially. Alright, so... Everybody opens the door, and a shot rings out and echoes across this long cathedral, and at the very end, you see this guy over here.
It's him. It's Lars.
No, it's not him. As you see,
I know.
what looks to be some sort of man with a very corrupted-looking arm and a very corruptive-looking gun. Hmm?
I had to hover over it. This is the gunslinger guy, right?
Yes.
Okay, I see. Fuck.
Mm. Which we'll have to see how that goes next time, because that's where we're gonna end it for today.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
I was waiting. Yeah, we're basically gonna end on him just like going BAM, shooting a bullet off. And actually, I do a little bit of custom music for this, a little bit of custom. I just had to do a kind of a corrupted version of a song in Robo. You're gonna be very, very happy.
Oh.
That's all I gotta say. I would even like play it here, but I don't think I loaded it in because I have to load it into this. But
I'll wait till next week. I'm here for it.
oh yes, y'all gonna have to be ready for this shit, because yeah, this is gonna be something. It's gonna be fucking something. It's gonna hurt a lot. Gonna be difficult.
Let's go.
Gonna get your gamer faces on.
I'm a gamer.
Gaming.
I've got the gamer posture. I don't have to work too hard for the gamer face.
God. Yeah, hopefully all y'all enjoyed the session today. We had some wacky stuff going on today. Like sheesh, goddamn, big heckin' sad. You know, big heckin' sad that happened. But,
Yeah.
it is what it is. We're almost there. You've almost completed your journey. You just have to get through the gauntlet of corruption, I guess, in the abyss.
I'm taking away your bot privileges.
That's fine. That's fine. Yeah. Hopefully it was all good and fun. Next week we'll be doing this fight. Probably completing that and then going on to the next fight for the next session. And the session after that, do the next one, and do the final one after that, and then yeah, we got final basically. So we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna see how everything kind of works out. Get everybody's feedback, and then I'll like adjust the next one because I have the second one technically made. I just want to get this one done, see how this goes, and then take the experience from this, and then adjust as needed.
Archon summons and Commander Farsight.
Because yeah, definitely these fights are going to be the hardest fights in this whole campaign. Because honestly, the final fight might be a little easy. We'll see what happens. Looks like the fucking snowman. At least with one of them anyway.
That one just dies.
Yeah, that one might just die. It might just die. I'm hoping it's like challenging in like in a good way. Yeah. And I did not give these things a fucking cracked amount of health. Thank God. Yeah, so basically my kind of concept with this is just making this very deadly, very quick fight, hopefully. That's kind of the thing I'm going with.
As right now, this motherfucker has range on us.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
So one mechanic that I will mention again next session is you can use these pews as cover. And then he'll have disadvantage hitting you. Essentially, so you can use that. Difficult terrain if you wanted to like hop over that or whatever the fuck, right? But the point is, you get cover. Yeah, because he's all the way at the end.
Fancy.
Yeah, it's very fancy. Yeah, I'll go turn off stream, all that good stuff, and yeah, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
All right, thank you guys very much for coming on by, doing the thing, all that good stuff. Hopefully you enjoyed the session. All that good stuff. Very sad. Fenico dipped out, but it is what it is. She's still here in spirit. Old Ashlyn, part of everybody. Probably this week I'm probably going to do some work on that. Give everybody their buffs that they're going to get from that. I also need to give Solomon actually some spell stuff. So mainly I'll probably be working on that kind of stuff first and foremost. So that'll be the plan. That'll be the plan indeed. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully this fight runs good, because if this is like perfect aces, great. Then the work for the rest are gonna be fucking easy. I'm just gonna keep going with that. and we'll just get it done. And bada boom, bada bing. There we fucking go. But yeah, you guys go fucking have yourselves a good fucking rest of your day. And I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow with some fucking wacky RE4. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe we'll do some wacky RE4 remake. Who knows? I probably will. I can't fucking help myself. Anyway, goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. And have a good fucking rest of your day.